Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another session of the Lost Mine of Phandelver here on Swindler's Den. Returning today, we have our guest from last week, Abnormal Chemist, playing Grista. And Jeb's back. Everybody welcome Jeb. Well, I mean, is Jeb back? We don't know. But Equa's back. So that's exciting.
I'm playing a new character.
We hauled him in just to watch. He's not actually playing.
Anyways, let's talk about what happened last session because Equa here needs to be caught up, even though he did watch the stream. But we're going to catch him up anyways because he needs to be caught up and not you, the audience. Anyways, so last session. Last session, we started with it was the start with the combat, right? We started with the end of the combat from the session before where Jeb and Jack were trying to break out of the prison. Meanwhile, Valiada and Zorag were on the other end of the crypt part that was just before the prison, and they ended up meeting as the door opened. When the door opened, Zorag got a quick glimpse at Jeb before a mystical, colorful fire swirled around, scooping Jeb up into the air, and Jeb disappearing from existence. Whew, it was a pretty intense session. It went for like 5 hours. So then they traveled further in. I guess you technically didn't know. You guys freed the family that was captured in there, brought them to the exit, and sent them on their way because it turns out you guys were not very far from town to begin with. You guys were over here in the Tresendar Manor, and they were from this town, so they knew where to go. You just kind of sent them on their merry way. Then Valiada questioned Rumshoe a little bit, found out that Rumshoe had a friend in the building named Droop, and there was also some bugbears that were sent to reinforce the area as well. Oh wait, sorry, no. So the interrogating happened first. This is terrible, guys. Interrogating happened first, and then you guys set free the other prisoners. On your way down to free the prisoners, you heard some kicking inside of a barrel, which happened to be our friend here, Kem, aka Grista for this game, who looked familiar to you because she looked exactly like the woman who ran the Sleeping Giant Tap House. Upon further, kind of questioning what's going on here, you found out that Grista was captured by the Red Brands and, replaced or something, from what she understood. So, with that knowledge in mind, Grista as a new ally who wanted revenge, you went deeper into the underground stronghold, we'll call it, where you came to a giant crevasse in the ground, crevice, whatever.
Scar in the earth.
There's a scar
in the earth. Where you started hearing voices in your head. As you crossed a bridge, you saw a creature with one big eye peer around a rock and begin to kind of taunt you and get into some personal details about your past, especially Zorag, which caused Zorag to get very angry and attack. But luckily for your group, you're very skilled and managed to kill this thing that you're not really meant to fight without taking any damage. It was crazy. And then Jack went ahead, found some more loot that was in the crack in the ground. A nice sword, special sword that I don't know if she knows what it does just yet or not. I don't know. We're kind of it's on her sheet.
It's called Talon.
It's called Talon. It was a fancy sword that looked fancy. That's about it. Anyways, so from there,
it's Cheide.
You guys, you took care of the bugbears. You captured Droop, the goblin, who had fainted when he saw you. Brought him in. Had a nice conversation with Rumshoe. Valiada restored Rumshoe's foot, which was suffering from some severe, trench foot kind of thing. Rumshoe was very happy about this. You guys released the two, and they went out into the wilds together to go form a new clan or something like that. I don't know. But
to die minutes outside the door.
Then, meanwhile, Jack and Grista were ransacking the bedroom of what was the leader of this stronghold, and you came across some important documents which Krista read to the group, and that's about where we left off, I want to say. So, thank you guys for watching the 4-hour recap. See you next week. So, with that, I think we're going to start things off as we pan out the audience. We pan out from overhead, seeing our group of adventurers huddled around, looking at these notes. We pan out and we fade, and we see our good friend Jeb. He gets plopped onto the ground with a big thud into what is the burning trail of the Goblin Trail. Jeb, around you, this looks familiar. You've been here before. This is the Goblin Trail. It's still ignited with fire and smoke all around you. There's charred corpses of deer and other small critters. What do you want to do?
If I look around, is there like a clear path going anywhere?
Yeah, when you look behind you, there's significantly more flames than in front of you.
Okay.
So, if you follow the trail forward toward what you remember to be the cave, it's probably safer than going backward.
Okay. I will stand up and I will just shout out to the flames and I will say, "Hello? Are you there?"
You hear a deafening silence.
Okay. I'll start walking.
Okay. You start walking down this trail, fire burning on all sides of you, until... So you're just walking?
Yeah,
fire...
I'll walk to wherever I think it's leading me.
Okay. The fire starts to encroach on you more and more and more. It's gonna get you. Are you gonna try to avoid it, or are you gonna let it take you?
Oh. I'm gonna let it take me.
You're gonna let it take you.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot, dude. Roll me a con save.
Con save.
Okay. If the fire consumes you, and you'd expect to feel immense pain and burning, but instead, it doesn't feel like that. You feel fine as it just engulfs you, and when you open back up your eyes, you're in a completely new area. Come on.
That's so
You
cool.
now find yourself on another trail, and this time it's not burning. It's autumn, which, you know, that was about the time period it was when you guys all began your adventure. And as you walk down the trail, there's a fork in it. One continues forward on this trail that you've been on, and if you look to the left, you see it's green, and there's more exotic plants growing. As you approach, they actually kind of unfurl these bright, colorful, different like flowers and stuff. As you look to the right, you see way off in the distance the little faint ember of a fire.
Oh, shit. If I look around, is there any animal life anywhere that I can see?
Good question. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you also begin to hear like a faint or like a very low sound. Sorry, what did you roll?
I rolled a 17.
Okay. So yeah, around you, you see a fire off in the distance to the right, on the right trail. To the left, you see, and you've just now noticed, you don't have Sticky with you.
Fuck.
You notice a little fire newt running up the left trail.
Does he look like Sticky?
Yes. It looks like Sticky.
Oh no, you're gonna make me choose. Oh fuck. And there are no other animals around. It's just him.
No other animals. Your newt friend and your fire friend, I guess. What's Jeb doing in this moment? Is he contemplating?
He's contemplating real fucking hard.
Roll me a
about what he
wisdom
wants
save.
to do.
This.
Wisdom save. That's a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you can keep contemplating.
If I look towards the ember, it's just like a small. It's not like a full fire. It's just like small little smolderings.
It's in the distance. You can. It's like it's not a huge fire. It's probably like a little bonfire, campfire maybe. You can see smoke, black smoke rising from it.
Can you hear me?
You feel the brush of the wind push from right to left, but you also feel a tugging sensation pulling you to the right as you hear that low droning in your ears.
Sticky, can you hear me?
No response from Sticky.
Okay. I'm gonna look towards the fire. And I'm gonna take one step forward towards it. Not onto the path yet. And I'm gonna look real close.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, this is stressful. 12.
You can make out like some faint stonework that direction, like maybe a stone wall or something. The fire, now that you're looking more closely, it looks like it's like a size of a campfire, not like a big fire. Roll me a wisdom save.
20.
Okay.
I'm really good at those.
You feel yourself being tugged, but you have enough willpower to not be drawn straight to it. It's your decision.
I'm gonna look towards the fire. And I will just say, I'll come back for you when I have my friend. And I will turn and walk and follow after Sticky.
Okay. Okay.
He means too much to me.
You follow Sticky down this trail. And now that you've taken the trail, you actually see Sticky. He's looking back at you, and he looks eager and excited, and he's wagging his little newt butt. And as you walk closer to him, he turns around and he continues to scurry down the trail, not letting you quite get him. Meanwhile, you're going down in the leaves and things, the flowers blooming open more and more, and it goes from kind of like a normal forest setting to more like almost like a fey forest, where like there's a lot more it's much more surreal the further down this trail you go, until eventually you hit this break in the trees where there's just these god rays, pretty much, coming down through the trees and just beaming this grotto of beautiful flowers and the like. You see Sticky run to the center of the clearing. What do you do?
I'll walk up to the edge, not going into the light or anything like that, and I will just crouch down, just hunker down and hold out my hand, and I will say, "Come on, buddy, we gotta go."
He tilts his head sideways and he goes, looking at you. And then he slowly turns white, and like a Pokemon evolving, it grows and stretches into this form of a beautiful woman with red hair and like elk antlers, and it almost comes down to like a doe nose. And she's floating, slightly floating above the ground here. And she speaks to you, says, "Hello, Jeb."
Sticky, you're a girl?
"I am not your Sticky."
Okay. Where's Sticky?
"He's safe. He's with your friends back in your world."
And who are you?
"I am what's always around you. The trees, flowers, the breeze. I've been with you your whole life."
I'm really confused by this whole thing. I'm not gonna lie. Why am I here?
"You're here because you are at crossroads. It's not too late to go down the right path."
What is the right path?
"The ways that your people taught you. The ways nature and nurture."
I don't know if I can do that though. The fire is my friend.
Fire is not your friend, Jeb. There is a time for fire. Fire can create the opportunity for new life. But too much, it's just pure destruction.
Do you have a name?
I believe... call me the Wild Mother.
Cool. Great. Well, what would you have me do?
Do you want to go home, Jeb? You want to be welcomed back into your village?
I just want my sticky.
Sticky will be waiting for you.
Okay then. Sure, yeah. I'd like that.
Are you sure? You have to. You have to mean it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Here. Take this. And she, poofs like a staff into her hand. And it's, a wooden staff, vines and flowers growing off of it. At the very top is like a glass vial built into the top. She says, continue to look for this spell spring I sent you out looking for. Fill this vial from the spring. Go back to your village. Place this in the ground of the gardens that you burnt. It will restore the land. Any luck, your people will take you back.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Welcome, Jeb. Don't listen to the fire.
I will nod, and I will walk up, and I will take the staff.
Okay. Yeah, you take the staff. And I can send you back now. Would you like that?
I would.
He taps you on the nose. And, like that. Wait, actually, hold on. Taps you on the nose. Let's find out what happens here. Green die versus red die. Okay. Taps you on the nose, and you close your eyes in anticipation, and you start to feel yourself phasing in and out, but then you get pulled back into here, and she looks wide-eyed at you. He's here. Run, Jeb.
Who's here? What? Why?
He's here. Run, Jeb. And she
Oh, shit.
disappears.
I'll start running in whichever direction she was pointing in.
The fire just begins to erupt all around you. Back out to the fork in the road, where your only option now, I mean, it's not your only option. You can do whatever you want, but if you follow the fire, it's leading you back down to the way you were before. You wanted to go so badly.
I still have the staff, right?
You have the staff.
I'm gonna walk down that path, holding it out in front of me, just in case anything pops up.
Okay. Around you here, you hear the droning once again until you reach this old stone foundation with a chimney at the end with the fire lit inside. I know the picture doesn't have it. And there's a stick protruding from the fire. The flames that were chasing you have like lit the forest around you, but they aren't enclosing on you anymore.
Okay. What does the stick look like?
The stick is fine. It's still the wooden with vines and flowers with the glass vial at the top.
Okay. Good.
And you see at the very center of the room, again not pictured here, a big metallic brazier. How do you guys say that word? Brazier. Brazier. What do you want to do?
I will walk around it, and I'm going to keep as much distance as I can, and I will, trembling, say, "So who are you then?"
No response.
You've been with me this whole time too, right?
The flames continue to flicker in the fireplace. You see, as you look into the fireplace now that you're closer, the stick that was sticking out is a torch.
There's no escape route to this, is there? Okay. I will walk up to the fireplace, hold the staff in one hand and like park it on the ground so that it can support me, and with the other hand I'll pull out the torch and hold it up and look at it.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I'm not very good at these.
Oh, you crit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You see a sigil or an engraving on the torch of an eyeball with flames around it.
Do I know what that means?
I don't think you would, no. But
Fair enough.
I mean, are you gonna check out anything else, or are you?
I will walk around the I guess courtyard, looking at everything that I can, and then finally finishing up looking at the brazier and inspecting that.
Okay. And I guess we can. I guess reroll.
Okay.
Investigation.
That's a lot worse.
It's pretty much just a metallic bowl, although very hard to miss now that you've seen the torch is the same insignia on the bowl.
Okay. I will talk out again, and I will say, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
Here. Leave, Jeb.
If I look around, are there any exit points?
Roll perception.
22.
There is no exit points, but that doesn't mean there's no exit points. If that makes any sense to you. You also see in the brazier an eyeball, some timbers, some sort of lizard's tail, random things like that.
I don't like the lizard tail.
It's not a newt.
Okay, good. That's slightly better. Okay. I'm gonna look back to where the path was and trace it back down to the opposite direction. I'm assuming that the fire is encompassing that area as well.
Yeah, it's like all around you right now. Or all around where this, like, in the trees, around the stone foundation. It's all encompassing.
I only have 2 hit points. Fuck. Right, how many spell slots left either?
Drop it, Jeb.
I'll drop the torch.
Onto the ground or into the brazier?
Onto the ground.
Brazier. Okay, onto the ground. Cool. You've made a mistake. And go ahead, roll me a wisdom check. Wisdom save.
Okay. 12.
Okay. Gosh. You feel the tugging again. But it you can't get out. You can't get out. You begin to panic. The fire gets closer and closer and closer to you.
Ah, shit.
It's finally starting to come in.
I will retreat back to as much open space as I can, and I will just call out and I will say, Wild Mother, help! Help me a little bit now, please! Help!
Okay, one last try here. Oh my god, dude. You feel the tugging and tugging and tugging, and you're not getting pulled through. The fire engulfs you. You're gonna take... Well, you only have 2 HP, so it doesn't really matter. You're gonna take 8 fire damage, which I assume knocks you unconscious.
I'm out.
Over in the real world, we're gonna switch over to...
Welcome back, Equa.
Thank you.
Our friends... Oh, hold on. Why won't let me bring us over? It refuses, Equa. I can't even leave this world. Okay.
Well, Mother, help!
You were all stuck there.
They're sucked.
So, we return to our party, who is grouped around the table. They've been drinking, discussing the notes.
Teaching Zorak how to count.
When
I honestly forgot about that.
you hear a crack that sounds like the cracking of a tree, and out of like thin air, Jeb's body slams into the concrete next to you.
Well, you don't rush over to him right away, and at this point I can only medicine check him.
The little
go
one's
for it.
back.
Jack takes the potion that was on the table and puts it in her bag and hears Zorak call out. It's like, what? Jeff did that?
Well, I got a 15 on medicine check.
So you stabilize him, correct? With that.
Like I'm
Or is it
basically
one save?
checking.
Oh, you were just checking him.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
it stabilizes if that's what I was trying to do, but I didn't know what was going on with him, so I was just checking.
The rule is a 10 DC for stable.
Yeah.
So he, as you check him over, he has new he looks like he has fresh burns on him. He also is gripping tight a new wooden staff.
What kind of trouble have you gotten into? If I can tell that he's clinging to life, I would then attempt to stabilize.
Yeah, you can tell that he's knocked out.
Okay, I will attempt a stabilization then. 20.
Yeah, stabilize him. Still unconscious, but he's no longer on death's door.
He's okay for now, but we need to get him somewhere to rest. He's been through a lot.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have a house in town, or do I live near the... Or do I live in the bar?
You have a house in
Or
town.
do I know a customer that we can hide with so they don't find us?
Yeah, you have a house in town. Who knows what's going on there? I mean, you've been gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know people in town. You know, you probably know Barthen. Might know Celine. I mean, it's a small town. You know most people. Doesn't mean you get along with all of them, but you know just about everybody.
I could probably find us a place to stay that's not, the inns.
It's probably better.
Because if someone sees me and that copycat's still at the bar, it's going to be a little trouble.
It's true. Yeah.
We could kill the copycat.
We should get Jeb up
Plan
at
on
full
it.
health first. And we've all taken plenty of battle ourselves. I don't know that we should run right into another.
I feel
Much as we
great.
don't like them there.
Says the drunk.
I'm just like
Alright.
kicking these ales back.
By the barrel.
Krista's right there with you.
Okay, Jack takes the potion. I'm assuming that it's like cooled down enough for her to put a stopper on it and put it in her bag.
Yeah, there's actually quirks on the table, so
Perfect.
Just
Stopper.
quirk.
Bag.
Yeah.
I just played potion of question mark.
Okay.
It's unknown right now because we don't know if it's actually for invisibility or not. And
Mhm.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Is Sticky with me still?
Yes, Sticky's with you.
Perfect.
Have you gone back into the room?
I love you, Nyssa.
Ah,
Nice. Where's Equa?
He's dead in real life.
it's coming back to claim Sticky.
It was too
Mom
much to
handed
handle.
me
He left.
Sticky. So yeah,
Awesome.
Sticky's here.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack will go back into the other room and see Jeff is like, and he's unconscious. Like, she looks down at Sticky's like, see, he's okay. Like,
Yeah,
he's not awake, but he's okay.
Sticky immediately seeing Jeb crawls down you and like lays on him and starts licking his face, but realizes he's not getting up. So he like lays on he like does a spin on his stomach and lays down. He looks sad
Aww.
and lays on Jeb.
Oh.
Okay, Sticky, we're probably gonna have to carry Jeb. You can stay on me until Jeb is awake, okay? I just put my hand here by him. Like,
Yeah,
Jeb will
well-
be able to.
He'll crawl back onto you.
Well, I will pick up Jeb. Just 2-arm carry him. Somebody gather that coin and we can count it later. We gotta get Jeb out of here.
Okay.
It's like, my pockets are a little full right now, but I can carry it. And she looks down at the big pile. Let's see. There's a bit of money here. Wrote this
Krista
down.
will help.
Oh, here we
her
go.
pack it away.
70. Yeah. Alright, it looks like there's 75 copper, 55 silver, and 35 gold here. You can count real fast.
Well, we
Sure
were gonna
can
teach
Right,
Zorek.
sad.
We were gonna
know,
teach
Zorek
Zorek
did
how
a
to
lot
do
of
how to
notes.
count it.
I was like, well, we can learn division later. But yeah, Jack is just gonna help put all in Grista's bag.
Okay.
Her pockets are full.
Yeah. So you do that. What do you guys do from here? Do you want to go back into town, find a shelter, like you said?
What's the smallest barrel of ale in this place?
Like I said last session, on the table there's like mini kegs. which
I'm
you
taking
probably
a mini keg and just keeping it under my arm.
you've probably drinking a good amount of it because that's
Yeah,
all you were doing
probably.
last session. But
So I was RP. That's what I'm drinking out of. I'm just
Yeah.
carrying this little keg with me.
yeah,
No, I don't even have a mug. I'm just like the whole spout or spigot has been ripped off. I'm just like picking it up and dumping it in my mouth.
okay.
All right, I look at
Eating my chest and
Valiant
singing
and
war
like,
chants.
are you all right carrying both the Jeb and the chest for the family?
I can't carry both of them.
I could possibly carry your friend. How heavy is he?
Which one's heavier, Jeb or the chest?
That's a good question. How much does Jeb weigh?
Not much. I don't have an official.
I would say
I mean,
with
a little bit
Jeb's
refund.
stuff on him, Jeb probably weighs a little bit more. The chest is mostly empty at this point. It just has like a few of the family's items.
I can like walk up and grab Jeb and just kind of throw him over my shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I
I'm
got a
trying to be
keg-
nice
I
with
got
him.
a keg in one and like Jeb on the other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, just
You're like,
drinking. And he's like
you're, like, kind of
unconscious, and I'm like
feeding
trying
him.
to put the keg up
Yeah,
to his mouth.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
no, no. I think he's asleep.
Yes, yes. Don't worry, Sticky. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, I guess I'll carry the chest then.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all head back into town. And it's you guys have been down here for a bit. When you finally come back out into the outside world, it's still day, but the sun's at its peak. As you guys did Zorag and Valeda, you guys know that by the time, like, it was still morning when you guys, I guess, actually, no. Okay, so the sun's probably coming down a little bit now, because I forgot that you guys did the whole interrogation thing and went into the woods and all that. So, yeah, the sun's beginning to come down now. So, it's not quite night, but, you know.
All right, Krista, lead the way to where you think would be safest for us.
And we may want to take
Who
your
would I
back
trust
door.
most in town to believe that the one at the bar is fake? I'm the real one, and hide us so we can rest properly. Someone who's at the bar, or like.
Who do you think, what kind of person would you get along with, Krista? Someone who's like
Probably
goody
someone a little
two-shoes,
rougher who's not gonna complain about insults thrown their way.
so maybe I forget his first name. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Maybe Darren Edermath, of the Orchard. He was like a ex-military type, retired, so he's gruffer.
That
He's
works.
probably, back in the day, like, while he was like serving him, had like a back and forth, like, shit talking session. But like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
she's older. She's probably owned her tap
There's
house
also-
for a bit.
Barthen, he's a little bit friendlier to most people. So you would know him. I mean, Sister Garielle, she's always welcoming of people. She's also like kind of tough for like a like woman of faith.
I don't want to pick someone too popular just because we know there's another copy somewhere. We don't know who it is.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's go military guy, orchard.
In the orchard. Gotcha. Okay.
Because it sounds like it might be out of the way of town too, or at least part of the way.
And I will unveil that location because you would know where it is. It's all the way on the other side of town from you. So it will take you... It's not a big town, so it'll take you like 45 minutes or something. Get over there, 50 maybe.
All right.
Walking. Probably 45.
We're taking like the back roads cutting across fields, not going down the main road, right?
Yeah, are y'all trying to
I
be
definitely have a
sneaky?
cloak pulled down over my face.
Yeah, I assume we'd not want to take the main roads because that goes right by the sleeping giant.
Yeah.
And you probably don't want Jack sticking her head back in there.
It's probably a good idea too, because Zorag is like singing chants of his tribe while he's drunk.
Oh, idey, 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 idey.
Okay. So if you guys are being sneaky, roll me stealth checks. I'll take the average.
Well,
Is someone telling Zorag to stop singing?
19.
Valida would because she's right behind you and like crouching over to look at Jeb, make sure he's okay while you're just slinging him around.
I'm keeping him somewhat stable.
15.
Alright, let's do this.
Idey, 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 idey.
This might reflect the fact that I am
Yep. A little.
Yeah, it totally reflects. So you tell me to stop singing and Zorag's like, and he starts humming.
Sorry,
Really
we can sing later.
Thorax too drunk to even know what the hell you guys are talking about.
It's not terrible. It's not
Quiet.
ridiculous.
What?
You
This
want me to be
Zorag.
quiet?
But yeah, you feel confident that... Well, not confident, but, you know, there's a couple times where, like, you're like, wish Zorag would just shut up. But
I'm like tripping over sticks.
you're being pretty stealthy. Yeah, you guys make it to, well, on your way past, I don't know, which route are you guys taking? Are you gonna go like right around town, left? Here, I'll kind of mark out some stuff on the map.
I assume we'd hug that top
Maybe
wall.
kind of cut.
Stick to the
Yeah.
north side.
Okay, up this way and around.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, on the way, you roll something. Yeah. On the way, you see Barthen. As you pass Barthen's provisions, there's like a couple spots where there's not a wall anymore. It's just, you know, it's rubble and low, and he just looks over and he's like, "Hey!" He waves at you.
Hello. Don't mind us.
Right?
Whoa.
Hello.
I lean over to the others like, if you trust him, we could stay here instead. Or, you know, speak to him instead.
I mean,
Up to
this is
you.
where we brought the supplies.
It's like, I do have some stuff to buy and sell. Made me sell.
Oh. I don't know.
I just gotta keep my head low.
It's
Yo,
like, I
been staying
I
out of
keep
trouble.
them distracted.
Passed out gnome
Yes.
on my shoulder.
Ah, sir, speaking of trouble, I hope you can, I can trouble some of your time. And I wave to the rest of the team to keep going. It's like, I actually just recently acquired some items that I'm hoping that I may bought with you.
Well, I don't trade too much in fancy things, but I'd take a look.
That would be quite lovely. And, yeah, you don't mind them. They're just carrying they have a couple of drunk friends with them. If I may, shall we go inside your shop?
Go. And
All right, I wave to keep going. It's like I'll catch up with you.
Right.
Okay. So, well, Jack distracts Barthen.
With legitimate business stuff.
Y'all continue down to Eldermath Farm, or Orchard. You know, you start to get there. As you get closer, there starts to become more and more apple trees until you come up the road through this little gate, and up, following this, you know, heavily used path to his front door.
All right. Krista will just scuttle to the door and then knock loudly.
So you start knocking, and funny enough, this silver-haired half-elf who looks like he's well over 100 years old, pokes his head around the corner. Hey, what do you want?
I'm assuming this is who I was looking for.
You would know this to be Darren Edermath, the owner of the orchard.
Be like, need a favor. Can we talk inside?
Is that donkey-faced son of a gun?
Yeah. So, gonna head inside or what?
Why would I let you in here? You threw me out of your inn 5 days ago.
That's what I want to speak about. That wasn't me.
Roll a persuasion check.
Fuck. No? Oh, 18. I did okay.
Who are your friends?
Helping me get back what's mine.
Who are
Yes.
they? I haven't seen them before.
Travelers? I don't know. I don't remember if I actually got everyone's names properly.
Stepping forward, Valia will say, "Hello, I am Valia Takun, daughter of the mountains, captain of the guards of Gold, blacksmith of the Anvil and Hammer Guild, and we are seeking shelter for our friend who's feeling under the weather."
Well, it's nice to meet you. Valia Takun. Takes out his hand, shakes it. Shakes yours.
Shakes his hand back.
Fine. Come on in. He'll open the door and walk in and hold it open for you.
She'll crouch in.
So, what's all this
Slips
about
in.
then?
Well, seen the red cloaks running around?
Oh, yep. I mean, they've been
Yeah.
a real hassle on the town.
Yeah,
No
they
offense to you.
they took over my bar, you prick.
Oh,
I need it
seems
back.
you let them do that. I mean, you've been there this whole time.
Prick. Anyway, can we stay here for a couple hours and rest up before we go take care of them? Take my place back, whatever else.
Hold on. So, you're serious?
Yes.
You can go down there right now and check yourself.
You might find something pretty interesting. And I'm laughing.
What do you mean?
I'll give you whatever you want at the bar for the next month.
I'm just... What... What do you mean you want me to check out? What?
You'll see that there is what appears to be Krista behind the bar, when truly it's a doppelganger.
A doppelganger.
As far as we're aware, yes.
Anyone else in town acting a bit strange?
Ugh. Honestly, everyone's a bit strange these days. Red Brand's got
Well,
everybody
stranger.
in a tough... I mean... Aubin's pretty much been wrapped around their fingers.
I know who that is.
That
I'm
is
assuming so.
That's the town master. You would know, yeah.
Oh. Well, that would be a good person to replace, wouldn't it?
I suppose so. You trying to tell me there's more than one?
I'm just not even thinking about it, looking at the others. Well, that's one option.
He did seem a little inept for somebody who runs a town.
Do I know if that's his normal personality?
No, yes, you would know that it's not his normal personality.
Interesting.
I mean, it's like, hard to say. Thugs came into town and they could have
He could be
leverage
playing
on
kiss
him.
ass.
They could
Yeah.
blackmail, you don't know, but... hard to say.
Alright.
So... You lot, you want to go... You're gonna take them down. The Red Brands.
That's the plan.
If they wouldn't mind helping me take my bar back, that'd be great.
Hell,
Where I'm going.
I'd be more than happy to see you take them all down. I mean, look, I don't care whether it was really you being like that or not at this point. If you handle the Red Brands, you have my full support.
At least not the only ones in town. Alright.
They will die. And I'm just like, I just set the keg down. I'm like holding my axe. I'm ready to go in my drunken stupor.
But not right now, Zorak. Rest first.
What? Ugh.
You know,
Mind if we hide out then?
if you do manage to take down the Red Brands, come back and see me. I'm actually looking for some able-bodied people.
We'll do that.
There you go. Another job.
If anything, to pay for your kindness of letting us stay here for a little bit.
Yeah, of course. There's some cots in the basement.
Oh, well, I'll see if they
I'm
call
gonna
me.
get volleyed.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we might have to stay on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
That's
typical
fine.
at this point.
You have any hay?
yeah. Stables out back. Go ahead, take some.
Alright, let's get you up in a cot first, and then we get hay to bed down and like animals.
Hey, let me know if there's anything else you need.
Not that I
Thank
can
you.
think of. This is plenty, thank you.
You're welcome, you two-faced son of a...
Frick.
Polita is excited because she's used to this kind of talk, being amongst a dwarf most of her life. So she's slightly giddy behind Krista.
So, he shows you, he walks you down the cellar stairs, this, stone room. You guys have been in a lot of stone rooms recently, so, feel right at home. Dirt floor, it's not finished down here, but there is cots. He explains to you that, like, sometimes some of the people who work on the orchard just like to stay here. They don't feel like going home or whatever at night. And that you're free to take the cots for the night, bring some hay in, and wishes you luck.
So Rick and I will go get some hay
Appreciate
after putting Jeb in a cot. Start laying it out.
Yep.
Just cutting
Krista's
bundles
gone.
out and throwing just plops
Straight
of it on
to
there.
bed.
What? I still have Jeff on my shoulder.
No, we
Yeah.
put him in a cot.
You did until just a second ago when you put him on the cot, but
Oh, okay.
you didn't even ask.
And Volley to take her armor off. Can't get hay in it. And I guess we're just waiting on our thief to see if they find their way over here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I almost forgot Jeb wasn't with you. We'll cut over to Jeb.
Jack isn't.
Jack, sorry, Jack.
Jack.
The two J's. They throw in Jack and Jeb.
Play with Jeb.
You could just say
there's-
Sparrow if you want.
So, Jack.
Like, well, good sir. I do have a couple of items that I managed to pick up on my travel here. Wondering what you make of these. She pulls out the malachite gems and the silk pouch with the other gems that she picked up.
So you pulled out a bunch of gems.
Yeah, she
Ooh.
pulled out the 5 malachite, the 5 carnelians, 2 paradox, and the pearl.
Well, they're quite pretty. Let's say that much. Don't really trade in fancy gems too much. More of provisions, food, supplies, basic tools.
Well, I do have a weapon here. She pulls out her bow. And it's like, unfortunately, this weapon has not been agreeing with me, and perhaps I may impart it with you. It's a
That
longbow.
I could do. How much you want for it?
5 silver?
Anybody know the price of a bow before I go grab my book?
The internet is a wonderful thing.
Is it a short bow or a long bow?
Longbow.
Longbow.
And it's been
Cost.
used. It's had a couple of owners. So
If
there's
you
a
were to-
depreciation involved.
If you were to buy a longbow, it would be 50 gold.
What? 50 gold for
Alright,
a
so-
longbow?
That's what it
Alright,
said.
so we got the depreciation, and it's been twice used by a few other people.
I mean,
You know,
5
he-
silver is a steal for this. I mean, are you sure?
I can't believe it's 50
Bubba.
gold.
I'll send it to you all. I'm
No,
telling
I'm
you.
looking right at it.
No, I pulled it up too. That's crazy.
Well, it's just this bow. I'm not the original owner. I don't know how many owners it's been to, so how about this? How about we say 5 gold?
You
Because I know
didn't-
that,
You didn't get the bow
Longbows.
facts?
unfortunately, no, I did not impress upon getting the bow facts upon this item. None of my weapons, unfortunately. I'm rather new to this land. I'm usually a sailor by trade. So how about 5 gold?
Well, you saved 5 silver a second ago, and now I feel like I'm being hassled. But
Oh wait,
it's
said
all
silver
right.
before?
You did, but it's understandable. It was an honest mistake, and I couldn't take it for that much, anyways. Yeah, I'll give it. I'll do 5 gold.
that would be quite nice. And here's 17 arrows to go along with it.
Oh,
No
you
extra.
know what? No, here, take this. He slides you 2 more gold.
So 7 more gold. Remove that from my inventory because, gosh darn it all, things cursed with me.
Yeah, I don't usually carry too many weapons, but with all the recent goblin attacks and such, it's doesn't seem like a bad idea.
And do you happen to have any tools around that I might peruse, like what you might call it? It's something that you can tinker with things, possibly.
Tinker with things.
You know,
I
to
mean-
like make really small items if possible, or do you have any weapons that I may peruse in exchange?
We got some basic stuff back here. He shows you like, you know, it's like a basic mace. There's nothing fancy. Basic short sword. He puts your bow on it, on like the weapon rack. Not a whole lot. There's like a wooden shield with, you know, steel trim and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I currently have longsword and talon in my inventory. I think I should only have talon in
I
it.
think we're starting to lose you.
I have both the longsword and talon in my inventory.
Okay.
I think I should only have talon in there.
Yeah, you should only have talon. You can delete the other one.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, just gonna look around, just kind of peruse. And kind of go, very, very interesting. Do you happen to know where I might find some tools, or have you ever heard of pistols? By any chance?
Yeah. Those are the. You might have better luck if you're looking for weapons at the Line Shield Coster.
The lawn shield? Alright.
Tend to sell more
That's
weapons, armor, things of the such.
Well, you know what? It's unfortunately getting rather late. How about I bring my companions by in the morning, and hopefully I'll be able to buy a few more things out of you, because, like, I believe some extra rations want to go out of hand. You know, I think I'll just buy some right now, if you're able.
Yeah, I can do rations. We want salt and pork. There's we got tack, a little bit of everything.
No, I'll take some pork there if you'd like. I'd like to get 5 rations.
Sure. That'll be. This book.
I'm making you math.
Salted pork.
Yeah.
Just
Kitty
looking for
do that for?
rations.
Somewhere in some universe, there's a red-haired dwarf licking his lips while looking at 2 hobbits.
Anybody know how much rations cost? Oh, I flipped the wrong page. No wonder I couldn't find it. Sure, it's cheap.
A day is 5 silver pieces.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Yes.
you bought 5 days worth.
Yes.
So
25.
gold. That's Yeah, or yeah,
2.5.
you can do it in silver. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know.
Yeah, I got
Well, you have
a
one silver.
lot of silver.
Yeah, go ahead and pay for it in silver. Good doing business with you.
Yeah. And thank you very much. I hope you have yourself a pleasant day. Oh, I do have a quick question. Which way is the orchard? I believe a couple of my friends were visiting with them.
Oh, your friends, right? It's a follow this trail down here on the left. You'll get there in no time. Hey, if you see Sildar, can you send him my way?
Sildar? All right. If I see him, I will definitely keep an eye out. I think we were traveling with him. Or supposed to anyway. But yes, I will keep an eye out for him. Thank you very much.
Great. Have a nice night.
You as well. And Jack leaves and heads down the path without being sneaky. Because, well, no one else is with her. It's like, she looks down at little sticky on their shoulder. It's like, do you like pork?
Now he makes tripping noises, apparently. Alright,
Yeah. Alright, she heads over
Yeah.
there.
You get there, Darren is outside. You must be one of the other's friends, huh?
Yes, my name is Captain Jack Sparrow, and who might you be, good sir?
Captain of, what?
Well,
The
former captain, actually, of a vessel.
really?
Don't have the vessel anymore, unfortunately.
That in,
Situations.
Navy or...
Ah, privateer.
Oh. He gets like a more like serious look on his face, kind of upset.
Unfortunately, good sir, I did not serve in the Navy, but I have met many a Navy folk, excellent poker players down over at the docks at times.
Well, go on. Your friends are waiting for you.
Thank you, sir. She goes inside. I got
Alright.
rid of the cursed longbow. I'm so happy. I hated that thing.
Oh man.
Alright, she goes inside and goes, "Hello! I brought supper."
When she finds them, Folly to just be laying on the hay stack on. Krista,
Yes.
how long have you lived here?
I don't know. How long have I been at this place?
I mean, how old are you? Do you know? Like,
154.
do you think that you've lived your whole life here or no?
Her original backstory had her leaving home at like 50.
Then you've been here for minus that 50 years.
Alright. 104 then.
Did you live somewhere else before?
With my family.
You know what? I'm sorry. You would not have been here that long. You would have been here maybe like 20 years. Because this is a
Okay.
newer settlement. I just thought about that.
Okay. 20 here and then wherever I was traveling before. Sure.
Where did you live with a lot of other dwarves before?
Huh?
What?
Northern mountains. Sure.
Did you guys do mining there?
I know there are some up there, okay?
Did you guys do mining up there?
My family were miners.
Are there dwarves here in town?
None stay long. At least
Oh.
that I can think of. I don't know. Grace might be able to tell me other ones.
There's a couple dwarves that work in the mines. Yeah, there's
Okay.
dwarves in town.
Do you know them very well?
A few.
Do
I
they
mean-
come to your bar?
I hope so. I've got good old dwarven ale. At least the ones I know of have always come.
Do they sing in your bar?
Get a dwarf drunk and you've got them singing, so yeah.
I hope I get to sing with
Oh.
them when we're here.
Well, hopefully when we get those arses out of my hub, we can have a real fun night.
Do you still talk to your family?
Not often. Letters, but time between us doesn't seem as long as, it might between humans or
But you miss
shorter
them, right?
lived.
You miss them, right?
Some. Everyone's got that uncle
Yeah.
they just don't like.
I guess I don't know my uncles.
No?
I guess Gundren is kind of an uncle. In a weird way.
You, Grista, would actually know of Gundren and his brothers. They came into
Oh?
town like a couple months ago. Said they were scouting out the land. Yeah. They didn't stay in town too long. They were here for like a couple weeks and then they left again.
I will let her know that.
You know Gundren? She'd like sit up at this point. I've known him since
Pass
I was
through.
I've known him since I was about your height. He's been taken though, so we have to find him. But we'll help you with your bar first.
Oh, I mean, don't let
Well,
ankles get in the way, or get pushed out of the way.
well, this is closer, and I'm not entirely sure where he is yet. I have a general direction. But yes, I need to go find him.
Well, if I hear something and you're not around, I'll see if I can get a message to you, alright?
Thank you.
You're a lot behind that bar.
I suppose you do. She'll lay back down. Where do you get your ale from? Your dwarven ale?
Gosh.
I
Keep
know
doing
the
this till
hard
you stop me.
question.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I'm
stop you,
assuming.
but I didn't know if
Jack could
Zorak
come
or
barreling
Jack
down
was
the
gonna.
stairs.
Just keep answering.
No,
It's
like, are
very
y'all
much the
talking
air-
in the barn or like where we're at sleeping?
Yeah, they're talking while whoever's trying to sleep right now is trying to sleep.
It's very much the air of a little kid asking questions.
Kristen will keep answering them until she passes out from all the drinking and, exhaustion.
At
Just
that
the
point,
middle
we
of
just,
a question, just and she's out.
just go,
Jack comes down the
Krista?
stairs.
Krista?
Jack comes down the stairs and hears Valiana going, Grista, Grista. It's like, are you alright, dear? You have a nightmare.
I think Krista fell asleep.
I look over at her. Yeah. Yeah,
She
she's
must have
asleep.
got bored of my questions.
Alright, Jack goes over and gives Valiana a salted pork ration. Puts one by Grista's bed, puts one by Jeb's bed, and drops one on Zorak's chest.
Zorak
When,
just reaches down, grabs, and just eats it in his sleep.
Yeah, Krista somehow grabs hers in her sleep and rolls away with it.
Yeah.
When
Your
you go,
money's real.
when you go
Jack
to hand,
sits on a spare cot.
when you go to hand Jeb's, Sticky runs off of your shoulder and onto Jeb again. And you guys go to sleep. for the night.
Well,
and-
Jack is gonna eat first because
Right.
she hasn't ate all day.
Yeah, I mean, you go through your process, and unless somebody wants to do something during the, man, it's not quite night yet, but while the rest of your party is bedding down, you can do that. But if you all just want to go to sleep, you can go to sleep.
Jack does want to talk with the Navy man, actually.
The Navy man.
Military man.
Or
Oh,
military
you mean
man.
the guy who owns the orchard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jack wants to chat with him for a bit.
Okay.
So she eats, tosses, and turns a little bit, sighs, and goes back upstairs.
Yeah. You don't find him inside. If you step outside, you see him with baskets of apples, and he's carrying them over to his front porch. Hey.
She offers, "Can't sleep. Can I give you a hand?"
Greatly appreciated. Come on over.
He goes over and grabs a basket.
I like that. Working for your stay.
Yeah. So, you asked if I was Navy.
Hmm.
Are you Navy, sir?
Nope. I did serve. I gotta look it all up.
Making the DM do his work.
I did serve for a long time as a marshal and a herald in the lands of the Dragon Coast. And then I came back to Neverwinter and joined the Order of the Gauntlet for a while before retiring down here.
What brought you to, what made you decide an orchard in Phandalin?
Wanted to settle down somewhere nice and, have some land. Got tired of city living.
I only kind of knew one home, and that was on the ship I had. Me ma kind of traveled from port to port, kind of waiting on me pop, who was also a sailorly man, but yeah. I can't wrap my head around the idea of owning a piece of land.
Say it like it's something bad.
Land is... Oh... I've been on boats ever since I could tie a proper knot. The ground feels... I can't feel its temper. I can't feel its temperament. Because when you're on your boat, when you're on the ocean, you know how it feels. You feel the surging and flowing, and the wind can tell you, and the sun's rising and setting can tell you if you're going to have a good day or a bad day. But when you're on land, it's... I was stuck on an island for over a year, and
Why are you out here then? Sounds like you belong on the water.
I belong on my ship, but I can't find my ship. It was taken from me, and I'm just trying to... I just want to find my ship, and I'm trying to go up the coast here to see if I can get word of where she's making port next. Sorry, I'm laying all this on you.
I just have one of those faces, you know.
You remind me of a few good mates I had. So, but yes. Can you not mention this to my companions? I haven't told them a lot about myself.
Secret's safe with me.
Much appreciated, sir. But she reaches up and points at an apple. Is like, this one's ripe enough?
Looks to be.
She grabs it, puts it in the basket, and starts helping him pick some more. It's like, if you had the choice, would you? If you had the choice to be young again, would you serve again? Or would you consider serving on a boat? Or in the Navy, as you mentioned?
Not much of a Navy man. I respect the work, but I prefer my feet on land.
I respect that. And she just helps him pick some more apples for like another hour, I guess, until she finally feels tiredness behind her eyes.
Yeah, this scrolling text pops up and like says like, Darren will remember this, and you know, you have a nice talk as you pick apples. He teaches you a thing or two about like how to tell when apple's ripe, when's the best time to pick it, stuff like that. And then if you want, you head off back in to bed as it finally starts to get dark.
All right, clunk.
So you guys get your rest in. We're gonna take a break right there, and also level up to level 3.
What?
As
Man, you mean I gotta
killing it.
choose a path now? No, I'm kidding.
I gotta choose my oath that I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Fake
So,
till you make it.
we will be back
Restore
in
your hit dice.
just over 5 minutes. What is up, everybody, and welcome back. Hope you had a nice break. Okay. So let's jump right
I like
back
your
into
voice
this.
there, boy.
Let's jump back into this thing. You all wake up in the morning. Well, you begin to wake up in the morning. Jeb, during the night, you have a nightmare. Being surrounded by fire. Maybe it's not a nightmare for you. I don't know. And a giant looming eye watching over you.
The Eye of Sauron.
Anyways, the rest of you wake up. And Jeb's shortly after.
I'm just covered in salted pork and beer.
Jeb is awake, her hair is a mess everywhere, she shakes her fingers through it, and it looks fine again.
Nice. So what's your plan for today?
We gotta raid a bar.
I don't know.
Raid a bar, buy some rum, check out other stores for stuff. I have a lot of shit to sell, and unfortunately, the that gentleman at Boston's couldn't really provide much, but I bought you all some rations.
Do we notice Jeb's awake?
Jeb, how are you looking this morning?
He's probably stirring too. His eyelids are kind of like sealed shut a little bit. But he's rousing slowly.
Jeb goes over and checks. It's like, how's he doing there, Sticky?
You just call yourself Jeb?
For the second time.
Totally
Second
did.
time.
Dang it!
It's the new thing. Everybody knows how to say
Jack
volley now.
goes over to Jeb. Jack goes over to Jeb and looks down at Sticky, who's sitting on Jeb, and she asks, Sticky, how's he doing there?
Sticky does a circle, looks up at you, and shakes his butt again.
He's happy that Jeb is back. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, this is fun.
You notice the burn marks on Jeb's hands have not gone away. Got some new burns that go up his forearms and onto his hands a little.
My.
I just putting her armor on, waiting for him to fully wake up.
He will do so in time. You see his eyes start to open very, very slowly and like instantly lock onto Sticky. I will say, are you a woman?
You talking to your newt?
Oh, hey! It's nice of
Hey.
you to show up.
I could say the same to you.
Nice of you to show up. You kind of disappeared on us there.
Right, yeah. Well, it wasn't really my fault.
Look,
If you think about
sorry,
it.
ignore that.
What happened with you lot?
Well, after your disappearance, we pushed further into where you were held captive, and we found Grista here, and
Yeah, it's now that you notice the barmaid from the sleeping giant tap house that was rude to you in the room.
Didn't she like help them with getting us?
No.
No, this is Grista. She's really nice. She was apparently down in that dungeon area. We just didn't see her. She was in a barrel. The one that you and I meeting with, along with all those other red clothes when we were playing the knife game. Apparently that barkeep is a fake.
Okay, well, you know, stranger things have happened. My hands hurt.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
do
You
look
like you stuck
pretty
your hand in a
burned.
bonfire, kid.
Have you been playing with fire again?
No.
As like I look over at Valiada, as like do you still have his stuff?
oh yes, she'll pull his shield and dagger is what you had? Whatever your weapons were she got from the weapons
At
room.
the mention of the stuff, Jeb will shoot up and I will look around for the staff.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
You don't see the
11.
staff.
Any of you lot seen the staff anywhere?
I assume Valida had it with her when she's carrying you, but Zorag had you.
I kind of need it really bad. Where is it?
We put it on the bed beside him. Look on your other side.
Are any of you looking around?
I'll look. I'll look. I'm right beside him.
Okay, go for it.
Can I try to remember if he continued to have it when Zorag was carrying him around? Because I was behind watching them specifically.
16.
Jack, it's under his cot.
Oh, here it is. She reaches under and grabs the stick and holds it out to him.
I will snatch it and
Like-
hug it real close.
Yeah, you kind of appeared in the middle of nowhere, in the room, holding the stick.
It was quite humorous how you bounced from the cement.
He was drunk, not me. Him.
Thank
Not
you
me.
for that. Sure. Right.
Care to share
I'm
where
sure
you
we'll
went,
talk
or-
about this at some point, but yeah, I'm gonna look over the staff. Is it exactly how it was in the dream thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll over and start, just, examining it real close. Real close. Make sure there's no eye on it anywhere.
Give me an investigation check. There's no
20.
eye on it anywhere.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's all.
So,
Are we gonna kill some red brands?
I'm ready if you all are.
What about you, little one? Are you ready to catch fire?
Yeah. I think so.
Let's try not to
Well-
burn down the tavern. We're trying to get it back, not destroy him.
Please
It
don't.
will be glorious.
I gently put my hand on Jeb's shoulder. It's like, Sticky really missed you. I hope you don't mind. I kept Sticky with me while you were gone.
I look over to Sticky, make sure he's okay, and then I'll turn to Jack and I'll say, yeah, thanks very much. He means a lot to me.
I figured. He's a very good newt. But he likes you more. So I reach over and kind of give a gentle pat to Sticky and then kind of step away.
I'll give Sticky a hug.
Sticky hugs. Go.
Okay. So,
What time of day do we want to do this?
Sooner the better, I would think. Less people there in the morning.
Time, yeah, would have less customers. People in the way. It would attract the attention of anyone outside.
Well,
Versus
want
nighttime
to-
with extra customers and less noticeable noise.
or maybe we should be attracting more noise to draw attention that there might be another doppelganger. Because someone who would run would be very suspicious.
I'd rather put less people in harm's way.
It would be kind of hard to pick out one who would sulk away in the middle of chaos.
I think we have our ideas as well. Who to look at.
Alright.
Alright.
Do we want to stop for any extra weapons? Zorak, you need more javelin.
It would help.
When I was over at Boston, he had a few weapons, and he also recommended checking out the other shop in town.
Oh, I wonder if they could repair this javelin. And I'm kind of just holding like the end of the one that we found that was broken.
okay.
And I kind of stare off into the distance.
Maybe a blacksmith?
You do know that there is a smithy in town. You also, Grista would know that Line Shield Coaster sells weaponry.
Alright.
The smithy is actually not far. I will unveil it to you because Krista knows the location. And it's not far. Like I said, it's literally right there.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind visiting a blacksmith. It's been a while since I've been in my own forge.
As you said, it is better to be prepared, right? If we're going into battle, we may as well ensure we have extra protection, maybe different armor.
You're saying my armor's not good enough?
No, I'm saying my armor's not good enough.
Good.
Because while I'm good at dodging, sometimes I can't dodge in time.
Well, stay near me and I can keep you protected.
Yeah, very flattered, but I want to stab. I have my guns. Yes, I will stab.
Yes, and I have a flail I need to be close to. But let's stop near the blacksmith.
Okay, you leave in the morning. You head, not
Say
too
bye
far.
to Baron.
Yeah. Be safe.
Before we
Best
leave,
of
I'm
luck.
like picking up this keg, this miniature keg, and I'm trying to drink out of it, but it's all gone, and I'm
Yeah,
just like,
it's-
"Ugh," just
Aw.
kind of just throw it in the hay.
Just droplets. Drops.
Krista's gonna keep her head down and the book pulled down over it.
As we're walking out, do I see like any like like family heirlooms on a shelf or something?
Family heirlooms?
Like little knickknacks that someone have like on shelves in their house.
He's got like his a lot of his gear he
Medals?
would have worn in when he was in service. He's got like a sword above his fireplace, gauntlets resting on the mantle. Yeah, he probably has a few like ribbons and things for different accomplishments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jack ain't touching that. She has respect for the dude. Glares at Valia, does like, I'm not stealing anything.
I didn't say you were. Now I think you are. She'll
It's
watch.
like that kid. It's like I'm not doing that. And it's like, okay, thanks for giving yourself away, boy. Go put it back.
I will watch. I'll watch Jack the whole way out.
Zorag, you attempting any funny business?
No, there's nothing in there that really catches my eye that is small and malleable.
Okay.
Small and valuable.
So yeah, you walk down the well-worn path, down around the bend, across the street from Barthen's is the smithy. It's like an open, it's got a big open area that is mostly covered, but like some of the fire is still outside of that, even the forge area, and there's a dwarven man, salt and pepper hair, with a blacksmith apron on, hammering away. Dung, dung, dung. Something.
Oh, that's music to my ears. She'll take a big breath in. And those smells. Air is a little thick here, but the smells of the
Right,
forge
have
are still
fun.
there. You're not coming in.
I look over at Grista. Which way is the Lion Shield coaster?
Can I point her?
Yeah, you point her southwest of where you are. You explain that it's a big building with a blue roof.
I was like, well, have fun, dear, so I keep walking.
If she gets in trouble again, I'm not getting her out of it this time. She'll say this alright.
How you
That's
ended up
kinda
in the
gross.
basement?
She will then approach the Smith.
Yeah, I'm definitely walking in.
Hello,
I'll
sir.
walk into.
Hello.
I'm Valida Takun, daughter of the mountains, captain of the guards of Udengald, blacksmith of the Anvil and Hammer Guild, and we're here because my friend needs something fixed.
Has anyone ever said your name is very long?
I've heard that once before, yes.
It is true, your name is quite long.
I've got a lot of titles, and I've
Yes.
hard to earn them.
Member of the Anvil and Hammer clan. I forgot. Is that what
Guild.
it's called? Guild.
Yep. Yes.
It was good to meet you.
Nice to meet
I've
you as
heard
well.
good things.
There you go. Do you belong to any guilds?
It sounds like he's from the Sickle and Hammer.
How does this one know of Sickle and Hammer?
It must.
It's a
have
secret
gone around.
organization.
Shit.
I was wanting to make a joke so bad, and as soon as I heard Hammer and Anvil, I was like, oh, I'm totally doing this.
Oh, I'm glad Jack is not in there
don't
right
talk
now,
about
because it
that
would
in
have
the
been
open.
bad.
How may I help you?
Oh, I need to repair a javelin.
Let me see. He sticks his hand out.
So I'm gonna hand him the broken pieces from my bag here.
Yeah, he looks at it. Well, I mean, not much metal work here, but I can take it off and put it on new shift.
That would work. How much would you require?
It'd be not much, like 2 silver.
So I'm gonna hand him actually 4 silver pieces
Easy
because
work.
I can't fucking count.
Yeah, thank you. You sure you want to give me extra?
Yes, I meant to do that.
Well, much appreciated.
Grizz, you said there was the fire was open, like the forge was open.
Yeah.
While this is happening, can I just sidle off towards that?
Conversation's kind of happening around it anyways, so yeah.
Okay, sure. I just want to, go up to it and look into the fire. And I will just whisper to it. And I will say, I'm sorry if you're mad at me. Don't be silent about it. We can still be friends. I want to still be friends.
Why did you betray me?
I didn't think it was betraying you, more so. I said I was going to come back, and then I just, I followed Sticky because I met Sticky first, and I thought, I don't know. I just wanted my friend first, and then I was going to come back, I promise. Sorry.
You have disappointed me.
I didn't mean to. Everything just sort of happened. She's a big deal.
You should not talk to her.
If I don't talk to her, will that make you happier?
Yes.
Okay, I'll think about things.
Good.
Is Jeb talking out loud to the fire?
Jebber, you
Yeah,
talking-
I mean, he's talking out loud. He's not talking loud, but he's talking. He is talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably tell that he was talking too. You probably couldn't make out what he was saying, but maybe he was talking to himself. That's what it seemed like, at least.
just like on the sidelines of the conversation, she'll dart her eyes over. Jeb, did you need something made?
What?
Or
No.
fixed?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Alright.
Would you like, I could probably do this pretty quickly. It's a small job. You need this now, or want to come back later?
Oh man, give me just 1 second. Oh, whoa, hold up.
You froze.
No, I didn't freeze.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
right.
think.
Okay.
I was like standing very still. I said my control button is my push to talk, and I scrolled my mouse wheel, and everything got super huge.
Okay.
Let's see. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna like kind of lean over to him and ask him if he can write or like etch. Let's see. Could you etch the name Agnes into the hilt?
Yeah, sure. Yes, who is this Agnes?
Someone important.
Okay. I can do this for you.
I just kind of nod at him.
So
I
you
kinda
want
look-
the now or later?
I was gonna turn to the group and ask him, do we want to wait or should we go?
Well, do you want to use your javelin in this fight? And do you need more javelins?
I do require more javelins. This javelin probably shouldn't use it as recklessly.
Well, you are having it made custom.
Who's Agnes?
Quiet, gnome.
Okay.
Hey, you there. You should not stand so close to flame.
Oh,
He does like fire.
yeah, no, I'm fine. Thanks.
You should respect his workspace, though.
Alright. I will slowly join the group again.
Well, up to you, Zorag. Do you want this javelin for this fight or not?
How long would it take?
You look over to him. He's already taken the head off of the old shaft. Grabbed a new shaft. Gonna keep using that word. Yeah, he just like twists it on, nails it through where the hole is or whatever. I don't know the process of making a javelin, so yeah, I mean, it is it's good now, but if you want the name in it, it'll take me another couple minutes.
I think we can wait.
All right. He goes around into his like shed, and you know you hear some sounds, some hammering on a chisel, and pops out like 5-6 minutes later. It's I'm not the best woodworker, but I think this look quite nice. Yeah. He'll kind of hold it before you.
Thank you. And I'll like reach out and kind of grab it, and I'm just staring at it for a few minutes, or like a few seconds, and I kind of put it away.
Good doing business with you. Come back anytime.
Did you want to buy more while we were here, if he hasn't?
Do you sell, or do you only make and repair?
I do not make many weapons. You'd have better chance at a line shield down the way. I do repairs. They make other things, you know, shoe horse, of that sort of thing.
Well, we can head off to the weapon store then.
Yeah, we can.
Thank,
Yeah.
thank you for your services.
You take care there, Volley of Hammer and Anvil.
Thank you.
You do
I didn't-
honorable work.
I didn't catch your name.
In Gartund. Gartund.
Thank you, Gartooned.
The U has dots over it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Alright, head over to the
Lion Shield Coaster.
Lion's Mane Shield,
Lion Shield Coaster.
the roller coaster.
Coaster.
Okay.
The lying roller coaster.
By the time you walk in, Jeb would have been talking for just a few minutes. Jack. Dang it. Jack would have been talking for a few minutes, so Jack. The page for this, because I think this is a fairly important locale, I believe, in town.
Yes.
I want to make sure I get it right.
Nyssa, this is worse than Thea and Tia, and their names are supposed to be hard to mix to get.
Oh god, yes. Yeah, we've already pissed off the DM a few times for that.
And JJ.
Uh-huh.
So, Jack, as you had approached, hanging above the front door is a modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield, with a blue lion painted on it.
Nice shield. She walks in.
Okay, great. Yeah, when you walk in, behind the desk is a human woman about 35 in age.
It's like, hello, dear. She walks up to the counter.
I'm gonna give her a Russian accent too. I don't know if I can do. Hello. Screw it.
Just do whatever you want, man.
Send it.
All the women have had the same voice so far, so I'm gonna try to switch this one up.
Well, Elsa had more of that like frat girl
Yeah.
kind of thing,
Yeah.
like frat girl. So
Hello. How can I help you?
Hello there, dear. I'm wondering, do you take in potential items like gems and whatnot?
Let me have a look-see. Yes.
Alright. Jack pulls out 5 malachite gems.
Yeah, she'll look them over. I can offer you a little sum, but I could buy them from you. However, you may have better chance down at the Miners Exchange.
At the where, sorry?
The Miners Exchange.
Miners Exchange. Ah, I'll have to check that out later then. Well, in the meantime, just wondering, I heard from the other shop in town, Barthen's, I believe, that you would carry a few other more unique weapons and possibly some tools.
Oh yes, you have come to the right place. We usually have a lot more in stock, however, our list shipment did not make it.
Oh? What happened, my dear?
Yeah, probably red brands or goblins, it's hard to tell. We've had a lot of bad luck in
yes.
town recently.
Yes, I've had encounters with both, unfortunately, on my way over. By the way, my name is Jack. What's your name, my dear?
I am Lenin.
Lenina, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure
Well,
is mine.
I'm wondering, do you happen to have any pistols?
Pistols. Yeah, That's that new fancy technology with the
Yes,
The
it uses
boom.
a bit of yes,
Yes.
it's kind of like a miniature cannon. It uses a little bit of alchemy to
It's-
propel, kind of like a very compressed but metal crossbow in a way.
I think we have the show model over here. If you see behind my display,
Oh.
it
Over?
unfortunately, like I said, this was part of the shipment that was coming in. We were given this as a test to see if we would like to buy, and well, we gave it a few shoots, and we liked it, so we purchased them. However, they have not arrived.
And what about, do you have any tinker's tools in stock?
Let me check. She heads back, fiddles around, comes back. Yes, we do. Here, that is one thing we seem to have here still.
Ah, lovely. Then hopefully this issue with the red cloaks and the goblins will be cleared up. Hopefully later today. But in the meantime, I would very much like to purchase a tinker tools from you. A set.
Sure.
How much would that be, dear? I know I asked the hard questions.
I should have looked this up on break. Now, let me keep it on the hush hush. But
It's 50 gold.
yes, that would be 50 gold. However, look, I can tell you're quite interested in this pistol, and I will be honest, it's been quite hard since losing shipment, and with thugs in town, I would be willing to part with this display for 200 gold.
Now, dear, I do have to ask, how many times has this floor model been fired?
About, I'd say maybe. It's very smart of you to ask for the pistol facts. It's smart. Not everybody thinks to ask for pistol facts. I believe it was pretty freshly manufactured before it came here. It's been fired about 7 or 8 times since then.
How many times has it misfired?
Let me roll a couple things here. It is not misfired. It worked perfect. It's brand new.
Now, let's say if you were to get your shipment later today, and I were to get a unused model, along with buying a tinker set at that time, perhaps we may come to a deal?
If you
As
are
long
able
as-
to get my shipment, I will give you a big deal.
I like the sound of that. In the meantime, do you have any thicker leathers or armor better than what I have currently?
Let me get size. And then she comes around the corner with the measuring thing. She measures you up. At this time, your friends come in.
She smiles and waves over at them.
And we saw the emblem out front.
Yeah, you guys would have seen that. Yeah, hello. I will be with you in just a moment. And she's
Hello.
measuring.
Are you getting measured for armor?
Yes, just checking to see what they have for stock, and she,
That's very
And,
exciting.
the lovely dear here, is just checking my measurements. This is Lenine. These are companions that have also encountered the goblins and the red cloaks.
Oh,
So
well.
red cloaks are red brands.
Red brand. Yeah, red brands.
Red
Yep,
brands.
Our brand.
Red brands.
brand.
Will, That is rather impressive that you lived to see it through.
Well, we're an impressive group. Say, I saw your emblem outside. Have you been robbed recently, or?
Yes, I was just telling your friend here that we've
They're
recent
missing a
supply.
shipment.
Yes.
Well, we found ourselves in a goblin warren recently, and there are some boxes bearing a lion's symbol upon them.
That is it. Where did you find this?
It's off in the forest. I don't know the direction. Let me see. Can I see from
It
to the
should be
north?
kept. The cargo shouldn't be totally destroyed.
It was in a pretty wet cave.
It was in cave.
Yes, it was in a goblin warren.
Goblins, of course. Yes, I should have known.
We have cleared the goblins of the, and so it should be easy to get.
You wouldn't happen to... Is that out the way of the fires?
It is, yes.
It is definitely in the way of the fires.
Shoot.
So the
well,
fires are still happening, are they?
You know, I don't really know. I don't talk to many people. But,
The shipments should be safe within that cave. Yeah, it'd be getting past the fire.
yes, it's just... I prefer not to go out there on my own, out into the fires.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I mean, I might be willing to pay some people if they would be willing to procure it for me.
It's like, my dear Lenine, I will be more than willing to go and retrieve your shipment for that discount that you had mentioned.
Of course, yes.
You're gonna carry all that by yourself.
Well, you can help if you like, my dear.
I might have time.
I'm sure you could
Lovely.
rent a cart from Barthen.
A splendid idea. So, in the meantime, do you happen to have any leather armor that might be an improvement to my own?
Oh yes, leather. Yes. Here, come on, round back. I think we have some in stock that will fit you.
Do you mind if I come with?
Of course. You looking to get armored up as well?
No. My armor's plenty fine, but I just like to see what others have.
That's good because I do not know if I have some that will fit you.
Yeah, I custom make my own.
Okay, so you guys go back and take a look at what she has left on stock. It's there's a good amount of stuff here, but there's nothing crazy because, like you said, not a lot of supply at the moment. But yeah, there's a little bit of everything, I'd say. There's padded leather, studded leather, regular leather, hide, you know. You can find what you need. So Jack, you're looking for like flat out leather, correct?
Either flat, just straight up leather armor or the studded leather.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can find yeah, you can find a set of leather armor. I mean studded leather if you'd like. You like this one? Yes?
Ah. Yes, I do actually. I like the spikes. In case I get grappled, it might dissuade someone a little bit.
Yes, it is could be handy.
Yes. How much?
It'll be 45 gold pieces.
Done.
Great. I like you a lot. When did you get into town?
Not yesterday, but the day before. Unfortunately, as we were coming into town, the forest started on fire.
Yes, that is a real shame.
Is there any... Looking around, is there any heavier armor?
Yeah.
You said
There's
45 gold?
45, yeah.
Alright.
There's some chainmail. There's even plate. There's one set of plate.
Are you looking at the plate armor? If I were to bring your shipment to you, would I be able to get this at a discount?
I could knock a little bit off, but well, it'll have to be resized.
Well, yeah, I'd melt it down, and I'm working on my own.
Oh, you want
Back to my own
for
forge.
material?
Yes.
Well, that would be shame to see such handiwork melted down, but
It is
you'll-
nice, but
if you're
I think
willing
I
to
can make
pay, I
improvement.
guess I could give you a discount. Let me think. Yeah. I could knock maybe 100 gold off.
I could work with that. Alright, I will find your shipment for you.
Thank you so much. That is big help. I tried getting help from others and not so helpful. A town master has a lot going on, it seems.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Hmm. Well, I wish you best of luck,
Thank you.
and I will arrange Barthen to give you a cart when you go there. I will pay.
Thank
It's
you.
no big deal. I appreciate the help.
It's like, let's see, what should I do with my old leather armor here? It's like, Valida, do you want it for material?
I can't do much with leather. Could you find it a new owner?
Well, I mean, as we are short supplied right now, I might be willing to take it. Let me have a look. What kind of armor
Yep.
did you say it was?
It's just straight up regular leather armor.
Takes a look
No
at
pluses
it,
or anything. It's apparently worth
and
10 gold.
new. That's new.
Yeah, that's
see.
new.
What she'll offer? Okay, I can offer you 4 gold. It's slightly worn. Yes. Okay. Great.
Do you have any javelins?
Yes, we have supply of javelin over here. Finest javelin you'll find in all of Phandalin.
No, I need 5.
Yeah, 5. Yes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go.
And how much is that? This boat.
Might as well just keep this page open.
Yeah, we're in the shopping montage right now.
Let's see. So that's a javelin. That's 5 silver pieces. I think it comes in a bundle. It doesn't specify. So maybe it doesn't come in a. I'm gonna say that it.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
it's just one javelin.
yeah, it's
five
just one
silver.
javelin. So 5 silver pieces. So if you're getting 5, 10
Alright,
silver
I'm gonna
pieces
give her-
of gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her 2 gold pieces and a
In a silver, or 5
and 5
silver.
silver.
Great. Thank you very much. It's good having new blood in town.
And believe
Problem.
me, dear, when we get your shipment back, we will be taking a look at your wares again, especially. And I guarantee you, before we leave town to continue on, I will be purchasing at least a pistol and a tinker's tool set. At least.
I do have a couple of scimitars and 1 short bow I need to get rid of.
Yeah, let me have a look. So scimitar and a short bow, couple short bows,
Just 1 short bow.
1 short bow, couple scimitars. So these are from the goblins, correct?
Yes. I think they were pretty nasty
The-
looking.
Yes, this
Normally
is.
25 gold each.
Funny enough, normally I'd say no to this, but this is goblin weaponry, eh? Yes,
Yes.
just for yeah. I cannot give you much, but I appreciate the men who can kill goblins. So I give you a couple gold. I give you 2 gold for these.
I'll take it. And so I just like give her the scimitars and the short bow.
Alright. Yeah, so 2 gold is handed to you, and it's more of just like, thanks for killing goblins. And less about the weapons, because they're probably gonna get tossed aside.
Just like used to make something else.
Yeah.
Sell them to
It's
the metal
decor
smith.
at this point.
So, is that it, my friends?
I
I
believe so.
think ready to
It's
kill
like,
some red brands.
I'll look
Round
over
to
to
the teeth.
everyone. Does anyone else need some armor? A valiant idea. I know that you are very particular about your choices. Zorak, do you want more than your current wardrobe?
I require no armor.
Alright. Jeb, how about you?
I think I'm good. I don't know what more I could wear.
Alright. How about you, dearie? She looks over at Krista.
Yes, quiet one.
I don't need armor. Thank you.
Very well. And we shall return.
Did you say you're getting red-brained?
They will die.
If you speak truth, why do you have her with you?
Because she's under an illusion spell. We're using her as an element of surprise.
Only a deception check.
Ah, crap. Lord. Why'd that window close? There it is. Deception, deception, deception. 17!
I will never understand you magic users. Interesting. She's like going over like she's gonna try and touch.
Oh, you'll ruin the spell if you touch it.
Okay.
It's like, no way. Yeah, she's part of the plan for the confusion. I guarantee that everything will turn out fine. And yeah, she looks remarkably like the barmaid, doesn't she?
Yes, very much.
Yeah,
It is
no
quite spot
worries.
on.
No worries. We
Well-
think that the actual barmaid is being kept somewhere else. So we're using her in order to figure out where the real barmaid is.
Well, you know what? I do not care what your plan is as long as you are planning to kill red brands. Not
They
not
won't make
biggest
it past
fan.
the night.
You know, oftentimes they come in here and they just raid our wares, and it's not good.
No. You must respect the shops, especially ones that can supply you weapons and you can potentially stab anyone who goes in. So, Lenine, dearest, we shall return. Please be safe. Jack's being super nice because she wants a gun.
She offered you the display model.
Nope, she wants a new one. Never been fired. Bad luck to use someone else's.
She'll use everybody else's
Before-
weapons.
Before they go, I want
Why
to
do you
just
think she had such bad luck with that bow?
walk up to the counter and whack the staff down on it and say, "You recognize this?"
Let me have a look. Do not normally deal in magical wares and staves and such. No, I've never seen this before.
I don't know if it is magical though.
Right. Oh man, that just changed.
Right.
Right.
Right then. Yes, no. Yes, I do not recognize such a handiwork. Where did you find this? Quite interesting. You would think not a very smart weapon with glass at the top like that. It's just going to shatter.
Yeah, I was just wondering about it because it's a pretty new piece is all. Thank you. Take it and just start walking.
I feel like Jeb is just so creeped out that like he thinks people are just watching him 24/7 now.
Now he does, yeah.
Becoming a paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Once outside, Volleydale will turn to Jack. So, if you were going to tell her anyway that there was a doppelganger, why did you lie in the first place?
I did
Habit.
wonder that as well.
Habit.
Whatever.
Well,
As long as I can kick some red brand ass and prove myself later, I'll get my customers back.
And that will happen. And I'm drawing this great axe behind me.
keep the axe in until we get there. You don't be walking straight to the axe.
Just put it back. I'm just with discontent.
Alright, big guy, soon. Soon we'll be cracking skulls.
What do you do again?
Kill.
I own a tavern, dear.
No, but like, what
Feel
do you
free snuck
do?
out there. Sorry.
Like here though, like with us, what do you do?
She punches people there, mate.
I do.
She did punch
Punches him pretty hard.
very large, hairy thing.
Well, I feel like anyone who touches Zorag can say that they've done that too, though. So
I have very little hair.
oh well, I'll
Well.
give him a gentle punch on the leg. See?
Just watch. She'll prove herself.
I just like tossle the top of his hair like he's a child. Like, yes.
It kind of hurt my hand a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Your hands do look pretty fucked.
Yeah, I don't know.
I look down. I look at Jeb. It's like, and then I look over at Valuda. It's like, do we have any? Is there anywhere that sells healing potions?
I was just thinking that as well.
It's like, Jeb,
I
maybe we
can,
should get your hands healed up.
I can heal things too. I don't know if this is one that I can do anything with.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can do anything with it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll a medicine check.
Boop, boop, boop. 15.
You don't think that now that the burn's set in, you don't think you would cure it with any magic that you currently have? I don't think.
Yeah, this looks beyond me as well. Just think of them as beauty marks.
I am beautiful. You're right. Thanks, Valuda.
Anytime.
So who's Agnes? As we're walking down towards the
Yeah.
tavern.
Where's the tavern?
I just slap him in the back of the head.
Ow! Fuck.
Ow!
I was like, and then I kind of, as we're walking, we're taking our time walking around to taking the scenic route to the sleeping giant, right? To avoid too many people.
I don't know that we really have to avoid at this point.
All right, while we're
Told
walking,
half the
I'm
town
gonna,
our plan at this point.
That's true.
It is a small town.
Word travels fast here.
while we're walking, I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna look at my bag and just kind of look at the scroll. It's like, anyone know what the scroll of augury is for? Like, I know that augury is like foresight in a way, like looking into the future, but
Oh, if you're looking for arcane stuff, you're asking the wrong woman.
I
Yeah.
say, as a DM, I know the answer.
Yeah,
I think we all pretty much know the answer to that
if any of
question.
you think your character
Yeah.
might know, you can roll an Arcana check, but it's
Let
up
me
to you.
see what it is first, because I don't actually know what it is.
I think druids might be able to learn it, so you might know of it.
It's a pretty good spell. It's just kind of weird with the implementation.
Yeah.
As we're searching for this, Valida's going to put her hand on Zorag's shoulder. Like, I asked a lot of you last night, and I used some explanations for why. Once we have drinks, I want to talk to you.
Druids do not learn it.
Zorag looks confused at what Valida just told him. Oh, okay.
So it'd be about this time that you reach the outskirts of the Sleeping Giant Inn. So if you're doing anything before you head in, do it now.
When I get to that front door, the axe is coming out.
I look over at Grista. I was like, how much does the door cost? Because I think he might break it.
It's unlocked, I'm assuming. You could just push it open, you know.
Zorag kicks the door. No, I'm kidding.
Jack opens the door.
Okay. As you open the door, familiar thing happens where everyone, which is not a lot of people, turn their heads and look at you.
Jack smiles and waves her fingers at them.
So, what order are you guys in going into this place?
Well, Jack opened the door, so I guess she's walking in first.
Yeah, I assume Valida to be third, because I assume
Yeah,
Zorag second.
Yeah, Zorag was like trying to go in, and then, Jack just kind of did like a little nimble hop and opened the door because she saw this leg coming up and just kick it in.
So Jack silhouetted by two giants.
So kind
I
of
would
like,
actually say that when she opened I was about mid-kick when she opened the door and walked in, so I kind of stumbled forward a little bit.
If
So-
Zorak wants to be first, then I can do that and I'll be second.
Can I grab-
Zorak, you want to be first?
You guys can move yourselves around in whatever order you want to be in. You can see your characters, right? Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, I'm on a different screen. Right.
It's a beautiful bar. I love the fur-covered seats.
Yeah. So,
Reminds me of
I like that box.
Oh my god, a box! Is that a plastic bucket?
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
that doesn't exist. Look away.
What's cardboard?
Every time I see that box, I'm like,
Just paint it.
is that a package that just dropped off? Or
Anyways, there
Very
appears to
smooth.
be 3 red brands in here that, when upon seeing you, begin to sit up or stand up out of their chairs, as well as Grista, fake Grista, behind the bar, goes from like a leaning posture to like standing up.
Ooh. Can Grista say something at this point? Like, push her way
Yes.
between them?
Yes.
Sweet. She's gonna push back Jack and, like, throw back the hood and be like, so, who's gonna take me on to keep this bar? And just smile at her with a big granted charge.
You're gonna charge?
Down
Okay.
the chat. Oh, yeah.
Gonna bring you all over to the combat
Question,
screen.
though.
Go ahead.
Is it almost 11 for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we want to stop before combat?
That'd probably be a great idea. That way we could start off the next round directly in combat.
So Equa's the only one who had to go, I think. So Equa,
It's up to you, guys.
Would
How
you
long
rather
do you combat play?
I think it could be a pretty quick combat.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We are level
I just want to
3
make
now.
sure it's okay for Equa.
Yeah, if it's not okay for you, Equa, we can stop. But
No, let's do it.
all right, cool. So
Okay.
Okay,
Zorak,
everyone
you'll
roll
remember
nat
that.
20s.
we are going to roll initiative. Let me just get the tracker up, clear it.
Click your token.
Make sure to click my damn
Yeah,
token.
make sure to click your tokens before you roll.
Ah, dang it!
I'm used to FG now, man. I always forget that.
9.
I got a 2.
Oh my gosh, I'm faster than Valyada? What? What?
I'm covered in
What
armor.
is this?
10.
I'm covered in armor and I'm huge.
Give me a second. I'm trying to roll for these.
Valyada be styling. It takes time to move around.
Zorag's got a low initiative.
Dude.
Trying to kick the door and it stumbled in.
And these guys, dude, they're rolling so bad.
Are they getting
That's
ones?
it.
Perfect.
I need them to get ones.
And let me roll this.
Oh, that button.
Okay. So this is the weirdest initiative ever. Okay. So Garista, you are gonna go first because you reacted first.
Surprise.
Oh,
Yeah.
okie dokie.
So go ahead, Garista. What did you say as you started to charge in?
Oh, I said, so who's going to try and keep me from taking back my bar? And, charge again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, that's the wrong button again.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
You will be. To do, my speed is 35. Step of the wind makes it 60. I can get to her. Ha. And if I have to, I will jump on the bar and punch her in the face.
Go for it.
Actually, it's like only make one swing. She's getting a quarter staff in the face.
Awesome. That definitely hits.
11 damage.
Yeah, so as you hit her, she starts to like form, like she starts to kind of grow a little bit and form into her normal form of doppelganger, which is a kind of like this blue muscular humanoid looking creature. Boom. Okay. So you hit it for 11 damage.
Yep.
Excellent. Cool. All right. Yep. So that was your turn?
Yes.
Awesome. Next up is Jeb. Jeb?
Okay. Okay, so I would like to walk past the rest of the group up to here, and I will point down to these two at the bottom, and I will just say, "You two, I want a word," and then I'm going to use this new thing called Summon Wildfire, which I'll put in the chat right there.
You can summon a primal spirit bound to your soul. As an action, you can expend one use of your wild shape feature to summon your wildfire spirit. What's your wildfire spirit look like?
It's a big flaming newt.
It's sticky.
Big stickies here.
So it's going to appear right in between the two of them, so both of them have to make
Big
a
sticky.
dex save of above 13.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this here for now, just so that you can. Oh, there's no token for it, right? Shame. I'm gonna give you a token. So, let's
Everyone use your minds and vision sticky.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this here for now.
I'm going to put the things stat block in our chat.
Yeah. So what do I have to
As
roll? You
well.
said
A dex saving throw.
a dex saving throw. Okay. Let me... Why am I struggling here? Here we go. Does a 16 make it?
16 does make it.
Okay, so that one saves. Is it both of them? That one's a 19, so they both save. Either way.
So they both make it. So they don't take any damage. It just appears next to them, and it can't do anything yet.
Oh,
I don't
what
think.
the hell? That's a reaction to it.
Wildfire Spirit shares your initiative count, but takes turn immediately after yours. unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take one of the actions in its stat block. So since I've just summoned it and it only operates on my initiative but straight after me, if I were to bonus action command it to attack now, would that be feasible or would I have to wait another turn?
No, I think it's like a spiritual weapon, I think. So
Yeah.
I think it can attack. You still have a bonus action.
Okay. I do, because that's just an action to use the feat. So let me put the stat block in the chat before I do anything else so you can see it. It's this one right here. So it's going to turn to, I guess, the guy beneath it. And since it's a ranged weapon, it's going to use its primary teleportation. Sorry, to teleport back out up in front of me, up here.
Okay.
So they also have to make another dex save or take 1d6 plus 2 fire damage.
Cool.
It's the same DC though.
A 19 and a 5.
So the 5 misses. Haha.
So what happens to this guy? You
So
take
the 5
6.
guy takes 8 points of fire
Oh,
damage.
8. Okay.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2.
Nice.
And that's it. That's all it does.
And you said the thing moves.
The thing moves right in front of
Over
me
to
just
you.
to block me.
Cool.
Yeah. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Grista, your go again.
All right. Random question: is there an ale or a bottle of whiskey in front of me on
Yes.
the table
Absolutely.
at all?
Absolutely.
Is
Yeah.
it
Did she
very
grab
high
it?
proof?
Take a chug and then punch him.
Yeah.
Instead of her potion, she just chugs an ale before hitting this guy. 18 to hit.
Dude, yeah, that hits.
5 bludgeoning.
Cool. All right.
And could I use a key point to flurry of blows?
Go for it. As you just go in with
Sweet.
more punches after smacking her with the quarterstaff.
17 to hit.
You see an opening and you just doosh, 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 doosh.
It's another 7
Yep.
bludgeoning.
Another 7 bludgeoning.
And then
Krista
20 to
is
hit.
next. Yeah.
For another 6 bludgeoning.
Krista is going ham on this thing.
And just looks at it and is like, don't fucking mess with my bar. And that's her turn. Oh, wait. I forgot. Drunken Technique. I can use Disengage as part of my flurry of blows. Oh, I'm going to back up and say, come get me, bitch.
Go drown in ale.
Tried that. Didn't work.
All right, so Zorag.
If I can get these buttons right. Okay. Zorag is going to make sure here. That's okay. I'm going to run straight up to this red brand that is at the north end of this table here. So right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm coming straight down with the great axe on him.
Do it. Ooh.
That's a 15.
Yeah, you connect right under his shoulder. His leather padded shoulder takes a good bit of the brunt of the damage or of the hit, but bruise him badly. Go ahead and roll damage. Take a chunk out of his shoulder.
That's 12.
Woo! With a big hit, you take a big chunk out of his shoulder. Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going into a rage at this point.
Okay. Now you go into your rage.
Blood.
You have multi-attack now that you're level 3.
Yes, but I have to use my bonus action to go into a rage.
I think multi-attack.
That is the action.
It is considered a bonus action with what I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a part of my path with the path that I chose, I get to make an additional attack as a bonus action.
Oh, interesting. You don't
Yeah,
have
so
just
if you
normal
go into a
multi-attack.
frenzy when you're raged, if you do so for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee attack as a bonus action.
I see. Okay, I thought you had actual multi-attack.
No, I don't have
Okay,
multi-attack yet.
Cool. Sounds good. Jack.
Yeah, 5th level, so we
All
get
right.
multi-attack.
Jack is going to draw her rapier, and she is going to jump to over here in front of this guy, and she is going to strike at him.
By the way, what's your passive perception, Jack? I think you have the highest. If I'm not mistaken.
Passive perception 13.
13. Check all he does just to see. I'm gonna take. Actually,
10.
Jeb had the highest, I believe.
I apologize
Okay.
at 10. So.
Cool. I was just checking.
Give a little check.
For
All right.
reasons.
So you go to stab at this one in front of you. It does connect as you poke into the ribs.
Not the spleen.
Not the spleen. Not this time.
All right.
Spleen's
Okay.
a kill shot.
6 piercing.
Okay. Ugh. You little. And it's their turn. This ruffian is gonna respond at you, or respond
I'm gonna respond to you.
to you, and go for 2 quick cuts. 19 and a 14.
The 19 hits, the 14 does not.
Awesome. So that's almost just
Thank you,
changed
new
your health.
armor.
That is 6 piercing.
All right.
This ruffian's gonna come up on your flank, or your side, and do the same. Crit. Oh! So the second one, what was your AC?
My AC,
Yeah.
15.
Okay, so the second
This
one
guy
would
had
have
a
hit
nat
you.
20.
No, this second one would have hit you. However, with his first blow, he goes to swing at you, and he woofs it, and he lets go of his scimitar, or short sword, before he even finishes his swing, and it falls behind him and dings into the floor. Maybe he's been drinking a little much, or maybe it's the recent burns to his arm from the fire elemental, but he let go of his short sword mid-swing. Double
Got a
crit
bunch
fails.
of fingers there, mate.
You shut up.
She grins.
Doppelganger's turn. Let me just looking at a couple of these things. Okay. So, the doppelganger is gonna run up to Garista, accepting the challenge, and going to go for a few hits here of who they even use for weapons. I guess she's gonna just start punching you as well. It's an old fisticuffs battle. She jumps over the table and comes in with a big slam to your face for 25, which would be 7 bludgeoning. And then with another swing of a 15. Does a 15 hit?
Sam, you're muted.
I don't know when I hit that button. Yes, it hits.
Okay, so that's 2 7s, so 14 damage. She punches you twice, and then like backs off slightly and goes like this. Gives you like both her hands like, come at me.
All right.
Volleyed.
When she first sees Grista punching the doppelganger, she has a little smile, but then sees the doppelganger come back at her, and she goes, "Is anybody else in the bar, by the way?"
Nope.
Okay.
Besides just the red brands and the doppelganger.
Then after seeing Grista get hit, she'll
It's
move
a slow breakfast.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she'll point at Krista. Just say, I'll give you a little extra. And to cast, freaking, what is it called?
Healing word?
No. Shield of Faith. So your AC goes up by 2.
Awesome. That is concentration, right?
Yes.
I think we were forgetting last time a couple times. So
Yeah. And then she'll bring her flail back to hit the red brand that's right here.
just to mark that you're concentrating.
19.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
For 11 bludgeoning.
How do you want to kill this red brand?
Like, she wasn't even looking at him, but she just turns and swings the flail and just cracks him in the side of the head and knocks back where his scimitar is laying.
Yeah, he turned around to like, oh shit, because he dropped his scimitar and he goes to reach down and pull it out of the floorboard. When he like turns back up from pulling it, he just gets greeted by your flail into his face. Gets knocked into the ground.
That is Valida's turn.
Okay. I just realized I forgot to do something. I'm so stupid. Why do I always forget? That's okay. I made the mistake. Jeb, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move down right here, and I will cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level. So that's
Okay.
3 shots. The first one on this bottom guy down there is a 10 to hit.
No, 10 doesn't hit.
I will attempt it again.
25 hits?
Nat 20. That's
Yeah.
a green at 25, baby.
Yeah.
Rainy.
Takes
Wop, wop,
12
wop.
points of fire damage.
Yeah, this ray of fire goes at this guy, and how does it look when you snuff out this guy's life?
Like Indiana Jones melting?
Bright orange beam of fire comes out of my fingers, and I want him to burn alive from a hole in his chest.
Exactly
Horrific.
what happens.
It doesn't open up. I'm kidding.
That's exactly what happens, and you hear a yes, much better.
And the third one is going towards the doppelganger. She's a 10.
Yeah, no, not a hit.
Okay, well, that's fine. And then for my bonus action, straight after my turn, the spirit is going to attack the doppelganger from where he is. So that's a d20 plus 4. 6 to hit. I'm pretty sure it does hit.
Sorry, so it's a 12 now? What? Sorry,
6.
No, so the spirit hits or tries to shoot this thing.
Oh,
at the
okay.
doppelganger,
Okay,
which
so
is the
6.
plus 1 hit, so he got a
Yeah,
6.
no, it doesn't hit.
So that's going to be it from that. That's my turn.
First,
Alright.
doppelgangers just egged you on.
Alright. He smirks, and first one comes around with the quarterstaff. 7.
No.
Okay.
No
Flurry of
purchase.
blows. 21.
21 hits.
5 bludgeoning.
Hit her a few times in the face.
Okay. Second one. Natural 20.
Woo, you guys are getting all the crits here.
5.
Okay.
10 total.
And this doppelganger's looking pretty beat up.
She smirks at it and be like, "You really think you're gonna make it out of here alive?" Grins.
Fucking hell.
Should mess with the wrong fucking dwarf.
Zolrag.
All right. So, in my rage, I don't want to kill this red brand. I want to knock him out with the hilt of this axe. Like after I just chopped into his shoulder, I want to come in with the hilt. So I swing down, I chopped into him, and then as I'm pulling out, I'm just kicking it back real quick and it's like going right across his jaw. That's what I'm aiming for.
Are you trying to do non-lethal? Is that what you said?
Non-lethal is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's not with the dang rage, though. Well, that only does damage.
The rage adds to the damage, yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right.
There's the rage.
Yeah.
Smack
13.
with the end of the axe. He goes, "Oh, it's time to go sleep." And he's knocked out.
All right, how difficult would this be to jump and run across this table to get to this doppelganger? Would I have to do some checks for that?
To jump over the table? Yeah, sure. Give me an acrobatics check.
Because you might stub your toe, man.
Yeah, double fives, man. Like 2 3s. What's up?
Yeah, so you jump onto the table and your foot catches and you have to scurry across the table and stand up. So it takes extra movement, but you can still get over there because you had plenty. I just wanted to see what you would roll and if it would look cool or not. But
when you said
it was terrible.
That was bad. His hand slips off the edge and he falls to catch himself back up.
Yes, yeah, and mugs have gone scattering all over the place, fallen off the table and shattered and stuff.
His loincloth gets caught in the corner.
As you look around, Grista's bar's got some smoldering flames here, broken ale bottles everywhere, or mugs shattered. It's not looking good in here.
And you were upset about me breaking the door. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack this doppelganger.
Do it.
That nat 20 was the freaking advantage roll. That sucks.
14, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, roll the damage.
Oh,
it is.
That is a oh my god.
16, 17, 18 damage.
It's an 18.
16 because the +2 is the advantage. Or the crit.
Oh, right. 16.
But don't I add my +2 to rage?
Yeah,
so it's added. Yeah,
14 and 2.
So, how do you kill this blue, muscular-looking creature?
So as I just whiffed, barrel rolling over this over this table, I'm just swinging wildly, and I'm going right for the throat, just right across it.
Yep. And its head goes back, and blood squirts out.
All right, that's it for me.
Jack.
Jack is gonna look around. Is there anyone else? Because obviously this guy's knocked unconscious.
Give me a perception check.
Nat 20. Double 20. Double 20.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
She sees everybody in the town.
Dude, yeah, you get you start seeing heat vision through the walls. No, I'm just kidding. You do see 4 red brands in the back room getting ready to come out. Let me go ahead and boop. They're ready to come out. And also, on your bonus here, you hear coming in the door more noise. So you hear at the door.
Which door?
The door you guys came
in here.
Okay, it's okay, guys, we got more company, and I think I heard. Did I just hear? And she is hesitant to say it, but she is going to move up beside Jeb, and she's going to put away her rapier, and she's going to draw out the Talon longsword with one hand, just kind of testing its weight. It's like, we got 4 more in here, and there's someone else outside.
Oh shit. We're made.
She grins and readies the weapon, going, "Come on out."
Okay.
And that'll be your turn. Yeah, that'll be your turn.
So the rest of the ruffians are going to start rushing out. We'll say this one goes here. And this one will go here. They'll rush out and surround you all, or Jeb and Jack. And they're going to just... so these two are going to attack Jack. 17 and 20, so that's a total of 11 damage.
Alright, well, she is also going to be using her defensive duelist so that her armor class will go up to 7. If her armor class matches the attack, is it still hit or no? It still hits?
Yeah, if it matches, it still hits.
Okay, then yeah, defense, then yeah, that will be pointless. Okay, so 11 damage?
Cool. Yeah, you go to try and block, but he sticks you right in with the short sword.
Okay.
These two are gonna attack at Jeb. Or sorry, the other guy's gonna attack. The second guy's gonna attack at you, Jack. One misses and one hits for 8 damage.
Ooh. What was the second one? It would have been over 17?
Yeah, it's a 21.
Yeah. I guess it can't use a reaction for second wind, huh?
No, I think second wind is a bonus action.
Bonus. Yeah.
Alright. Jack is down.
Shit. Okay. These two are going to attack at Jeb. A 9 and a 6, so he whiffs it. A 6 and a 9. He whiffs it. Lucky Jeb. Valiada.
Seeing Jack go down, just mutter under her breath, "I told her to stay near me." Just have just single pulses in her eyes of the veins, and then the 5, 10, 20 right here, and I will hit that guy with a flail.
Okay.
Swing.
That's nice. Crit. Roll that damage.
That's a 19.
Go ahead and kill this guy.
As the rage is just starting to boil from Jack not listening, she's just very sloppily just cracks them with the flail. No finesse to it.
Okay.
And I think that, yeah, that'll be it.
So, from outside, the doors swing open as 2 beings step inside. Familiar in appearance.
Wearing beaver pelts?
Ah!
Are they wearing beaver pelts?
Tell them!
This is
They're holding
awesome.
short swords. And so this one's gonna run up.
They are on.
He runs up to this guy. He's, "Oh, you're gonna die for that!" And he's gonna scimitar. He actually hits and deals 3 damage as he pokes him in the knee with a sword. At this point, you can tell they're wearing the beaver pelts as sailor things. Let me roll quick. Droop faints. Um,
Damn it,
Oh,
Drew.
he has very low constitution.
so Droop is.
But yeah,
Droop fans-
rupture the ram around the fender.
And then
Wow.
Jeb, it's your turn.
Damn it, Drew.
If I were to do a ranged spell attack from 5 feet away, does that impose disadvantage?
Ranged spell attack from 5 feet away? No, I don't think so.
Typically, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Still acts like a ranged spell.
Okay. Yeah.
Still acts like a ranged attack.
I guess, yeah, it has
Should say.
disadvantage.
Shit.
Yeah, disadvantage
I
within
really
5 feet.
wanted to do an ice knife, and then Jack fucking fainted. Okay.
It's the first time she's fainted.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. Don't worry. I'm gonna
Technically.
back up. 15 feet back here, and they can attack me if they
Yeah,
want
they're
to.
going to take their attacks of opportunity. That's a 16 and a
Knocked
19.
unconscious is not the same as
Since-
fainted.
Both
I don't.
hit.
Can I use reactions against opportunity attacks?
You could, but you're too far away from the ones attacking Jeb.
But I have to be within 5 feet of the person getting hit, not the people hitting.
Okay. Then yeah, you can use that.
Yeah, so I'll impose disadvantage on one of those. With
Okay.
protection.
I would use it on the 19. The
Yeah,
second-
whoever hit first is what I
Oh, whoever hit
yeah.
first. Does a 16 hit? Jeb?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
then
it does.
you take.
Just.
Are you sure you want to use it on the first one?
I mean, that's what I would have done
Okay.
if they went like
Then
one
yeah,
at a time.
you take I have to count on my fingers. 13 total damage, Jeb. As Valia makes an effort to try and
13,
block
okay.
for you, but it doesn't. She doesn't get there in time.
She's still a little angry about Jack.
That's fine. At that
I
point,
invoke
I'm
many
gonna
feelings.
do another second level Scorching Ray.
Do it.
So the first one on the first guy is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
So he takes 7 points of fire damage.
Isn't this fun?
Ooh.
I'll let
Is he still alive?
again.
Is he alive still, or is he?
Oh yeah, sorry, he's alive. Yes.
Okay, the second one goes at him again. 22 to hit.
Yeah. It's
4 points of fire damage.
okay. He's still up.
The third one's going at him. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
6
Okay.
fire.
And as this guy is just getting holes of fire through him, as you explained before, one finally pierces through his heart and burns away at his chest cavity.
Fucking sweet. Okay, great. So that's my turn. The spirit's going to move back 5 feet and do a ranged attack on this guy, which is a d20 plus 4, so 13 to hit.
Okay, yeah. No, 13 does not hit. Sorry.
So he misses. And that's my turn.
Krista.
All right. She's gonna step back, grab that bottle of whatever's on
Rum.
the counter,
Mm-hmm.
take a swig, walk forward a few feet, and then toss the dart at this guy here.
Ooh, do it.
Okay. For some reason, it's not appearing under my weapons. No. So we're gonna roll a d20. Wait. 13 plus.
It hits.
Yeah. Okay, so a d4. 4
Nice.
plus 3, so 7.
That's
Awesome.
a nat 4, everyone.
Cool.
And,
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her turn.
It like the dart whizzes past his neck and cuts open a bit. Zorag.
Sorry. So Zorag's gonna actually sprint up right next to Jack, right along Jack here.
Mhm.
And he's coming in hot with the great axe
Okay.
on this red brand, not on Jack.
2 attacks.
That'd be grateful if you didn't schmack me one. or
This
step on
one,
me.
hold on a second, let me check this. Okay, I'm actually going to do a reckless attack on this one.
Go for it.
So I got a 17.
17 hits. Yeah. Yeah, you killed this
Yeah.
guy.
All right, he is dead. I know I could do another an attack as a bonus action, but the thing is, like, is drawing a javelin an action?
Well, you can stand over another person's body, right?
I already moved my speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you could switch your javelin and then throw
Yeah,
that.
see, that's the thing. Okay, so that's my turn.
Yeah, I'll look more in depth into that one, but I don't think you can do that.
Because
Jack,
realistically, I feel like it would take like I'd have to grab this thing and then
Yeah.
throw it.
you
So
probably
it's like,
could have done 2 javelins, I think. You know, but I don't know about.
Yeah.
So Jack, roll me a death saving throw.
That's an 8, so 1 failure.
As a failure.
She's just not moving.
All right. Ruffian's gonna look behind him. You fucking little shit. And he gonna swing down on Rumshoe. Shit.
He crit him.
Well, that's
Rumshoe needs
Droop,
to
right?
live.
That's not Rumshoe.
That's Rumshoe.
Ah, shit.
Droop
He's
is the
been
one that
going a
fainted.
while.
Yeah,
You
Drew
watch-
passed out.
Is
Fainted.
this ruffian, well, first kicks Rumshoe and then stabs him down down his collarbone into him pretty good. And you watch Rumshoe come off the sword.
No!
Well, yeah, I probably shouldn't put the X on him yet. But
Just put a death skull, like for the stat change, like Valia did with the saving thing.
I'll die with honor.
Wait, didn't you know that you can't? You can only do death saving throws on people we like. Everyone else
Yeah.
dies automatically.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, dude.
I like him.
I like
exactly.
I like him.
Valida's turn.
There's been just such a range of emotions he's gone through. She was already frustrated with Jack. And then she sees the goblins come in and she gets a little bit madder because they're showing up somewhere again. And then she gets a little happier because Rumshoe's helping them. And then she sees Droop faint. She's and then Rumshoe gets knocked out. So she's like, I it's not that she's angry. She's just so many emotions. It's just like that's. And then she just walk over and flail the guy.
It's been a wild 18 seconds, man.
Yeah,
18.
it's
5
damage.
bludgeoning.
yep. Yeah, you heard him.
I hurted him.
Yeah, as he's pulling the sword out of Rumshoe, you come in with your flail, hit him in the chest, makes a big hollow.
And that's my turn.
Rolling a death save for our boy. I guess I don't have that program, so I just gotta roll it manually.
A D10. D20.
20.
If it was a D10, then
Oh, shit!
God damn it, Rumshoe.
-2. He's dead. He's so gone.
Fails.
2 fails.
No!
I don't know what I expected.
He looks. He looks at Volley and I make you proud.
Fuck you, Droop. That's all I gotta say.
Fast.
Jeb.
Now it's personal. Firebolt. 18 to hit.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do something really quick. Okay. I had to roll 2 just to make sure that he didn't double fail and actually die. Yeah, that hits.
9 fire damage.
Tell me how you give this man the most terrible, terrible fiery death.
I'm gonna run up as far as I can to him, which is right here. Conjure the firebolt in my hand and jump at him and push it in his fucking face.
And he like grabs his face and flails around a little bit before finally falling to his knees and sideways.
Fuck you.
That'll end the combat.
So, time for me to pass stuff out. She'll kneel down to Rumshoe.
Hold on.
Yes, please help Rumshoe.
Oh, I cleared the order.
I mean, it would be
you
Jack.
would've been
Jack
next,
is
right?
the only one that have to do a saving throw until I get to her, because I get to Rumshoe
Yeah.
first.
Okay, Jack, make me the saving
A
throw.
death save.
That's
6,
2
so
fails.
another fail.
Ooh.
Okay, so
But I'm
you're-
still not out of my mortal coil yet.
So Valadil will kneel down the Rumshoe, put her hand on his head, give him 1 HP. Just be like, yeah, like at this point the rage has subsided because of what he said. She's like, yes, you did very good.
he's like, he looks like shit, but he's breathing.
So that would happen before Jack save. So now it's her turn again. And she will come over. She's gonna pick Jack up by the arms so she's eye level with her. So she looks into her eyes when she brings her back to life, and heal her for 1 as well, because we're not in any immediate danger. So
Okay, Jack, you come back with 1 HP, and I think that's a good place to end tonight's session.
as she's
Hi,
holding me, she's
Valia,
like, what did I
how you
tell
doing?
you? What
You know
did I
what?
tell you?
You know what? Let's give a proper farewell to Kem. So Kem, let's continue on for like another 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I almost forgot.
I really do gotta go. So
That's okay. You can dip out.
But it was great playing with you, Cam.
Hey, you too.
We'll just wrap
See you
this
again
up
tomorrow.
really quick.
Glad to have you back, Equal.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
But yeah,
Glad
See
to have
you-
you back, Equa. Thank you for joining us, Kim.
Of course.
I'll see you guys next week.
Later, Equa.
See you on Monday.
And there go the cams.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the
Bum,
cameras
bum,
really quick.
bum.
What did I tell you?
It's like, don't eat yellow snow.
No. What did I just tell you?
Oh, you were serious about that? Stay
Yes.
stay behind you? But, dear, if
Yeah.
I'm behind you,
Just
how
next
will
to me.
I...
Just next to me.
Can you
I
let me
protect
down,
people
please?
with my thing. Let me protect people.
Okay,
Then set her
okay.
down roughly on her feet.
From she's like crawling over
Achoo.
the droop. No, it's droop. Wow.
I stumble over and I check Droop. It's like, oh, he fainted.
I love
Oh.
your goblin voice so fucking much.
That
He's
makes
so
sense.
cute.
Does that a lot.
It's like,
Just,
hi, Rebshoe.
Just gonna offer Jack the bottle of rum she had. She looks rough.
Thank you, dear. You're gorgeous, and I will kiss you if you let me. She takes a big swig of the bottle.
Maybe after some more drinks.
Gladly.
Swindler's dead for a smooch?
Gonna have to donate some bits.
I've got bits waiting.
So, the
Can I roll
bar
persuasion?
has been secured. You look around, there's no more red brands to be found.
There's
The
one
doppel-
unconscious.
There is one unconscious in the corner. If you guys would like to tie him up, we can say you guys have done that.
Okay.
Sanders thoughts?
I'm definitely walking up to tie him up because I've got a plan for this guy.
Okay. The Zorak begins to tie him up. Grista, what are you doing?
Krista is going to go fetch something out of the back room while they're busy taking care of their red brands.
So we follow Grista
And
into the
then-
back room where she kicks over this bear pelt rug and stomps her foot
Hope to
down
God
on
they
a
didn't
loose
steal anything.
floorboard. It pops up. He reaches
Pulls out a
inside.
little box,
Yeah.
brings it back out after fixing the rug. So, it's not much. Top of, some drinks, but a little offer for your help. And she will throw down 40 gold? Yes. And a deck of cards. And be like, not exactly sure what these are. I think someone told me they're special or something. Some strange hooded guy forgot them here. But they're all yours, too. Pushes them over.
What were the items again?
30
40 gold.
and the deck of
45? No, 20. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's 40
How
gold.
much did you say I had?
10 each.
10 each and a deck of cards.
If you don't mind, yeah, I'd like to take the deck of cards. And
What did Tommy?
I will very much like to buy a lot of rum. I'm gonna go sit down. She goes to the bar table and brushes off some broken glass from one of the chairs, so just sits down and goes, oh.
Yes. And Krista will also provide alcohol today. Or, I guess, throughout the day. They all look a little rough.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
Yeah, you were muted. I saw that you were trying to talk, and I was like,
Pressing all. I was like, I just made a joke. I was like, so we're actually just gonna run up and just start like pulling these cards.
do you?
No.
Okay.
He's afraid. He doesn't know which ones they are.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Alright, Jack is gonna open up the deck of cards and just count to see if there's 52 in there.
Yeah, I
And,
believe it's a full set.
It's a full deck.
Yeah.
They're just regular cards, they're not trick cards.
They don't appear to be, no.
Alright, Jack's gonna just start folding and playing with them. It's like, anyone want to play a game? And she takes another swig.
Haha.
Oh no.
That's where we'll end the session.
Oh no.
So thank you guys for watching and playing.
What to draw some fucking cards?
We'll see
Yeah.
what happens next time.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens next time here on Swindler's Den presents Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you, Cam, for
so much,
joining
Cam.
us.
We really appreciated it. You came in clutch for us while Equal was out, and we really appreciated it. And
I don't know if I did that much, but
oh, you dude, you carried. You destroyed that Nothic. You destroyed the doppelganger for the most part. I mean, yeah, Zora got the final
Well,
hit.
there's still
but...
another doppelganger we have to find.
I will say thank you for not pushing that Nothic down the cliff.
But again, we will see you all on next Friday and Saturday on YouTube, as well as Monday for Morris. Make sure you
Where
check
you can
that
watch
out.
both Grizlocke as Wade and Abnormal Chemist as free.
True, and Equal as the DM.